Drew, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it is on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder that.
Yo, we here right in time for tip-off. We got the Knicks. We got the Philadelphia 76'ers Summer League Vegas, man. NBA 2K24 sponsoring that. You got Kobe Bryant on the cover. Pretty dope. Got the young lady from the Liberties on there, too, Anestu. So here we go, man. Number 27 looks like that was the guy I was talking about a little bit earlier. I did a little preview right before the game, man. But we'll get into that. It's going to be a little bit difficult, man, because, like... I'm on watching NBA TV and I'm also using NBA TV for the scoreboard here. There's not really too many scoreboards out there that really work, and I didn't really have a chance to like really dig too much for that. So I'm gonna be a little funny with the names here, but I'm gonna try my best. And we got Trevor Keels there. Trevor Keels does look a little bit taller, man. He was 6'5". He may be 6'6", maybe, or maybe he just might be actually a legit 6'5" now. You know, but he does look pretty big though. Pause. Looking at him against some of the other taller players, like about 6'5", 6'6", so he's about there, man. So Trevor Keels in the inbounds pass, looking. They're still trying to get him to be that point guard. That's him with a nice inbounds pass to Daquan Jeffries. I like the jerseys, man. The NBA doesn't do a good job of merchandising and selling certain things. Like these practice jerseys are great, man. I would love to see these Summer League jerseys in the stores, you know. I wonder if you could purchase it at their games. That would be dope. Cause that's a really nice orange and blue there. So we got that's Isaiah Roby there, if I'm not mistaken. There, number 18, dribbling the ball, bringing it up the court. You can see him displaying the ability to set screens, but they called an illegal screen, which I don't think it was, man. He set screens and he was moving, yes, but he wasn't moving with the screener, so I don't understand what the point of that is. Daquan Jeffries definitely showed displaying that athleticism there. I'm trying to tell you, man, if we really needed him to be part of the rotation, I think Daquan Jeffries definitely could do it for us, man. I'm very excited about him. So we got number 11. I'm gonna just shout out numbers and stuff. Number 11, as the game gets going, you know, we'll start to get used to these guys' names. Nice little baseline jump shot by the center there. So we got Keels running the point guard. I don't like it because he doesn't have a good handle, man. His handle is very suspect. It's very simple. He kind of reminds me of a player that we had recently under what's his name, prior coaches and stuff. They got Rico Hines as the coach of the other team of Philadelphia. Rico Hines has his own training facility too on the West Coast that he's been doing, but he's been working with the NBA more closely now. Nice little crossover by number 39, kicks it out to 37. 37 cross over to 26. In between, comes around the screen there, looking to get a pick over to number 33 with another jump shot. 2 jump shots in a row for number 33. Yeah, Trevor Keels bring the ball up the court and gives it to Daquan Jeffries. Jeffries is not a point guard, but his handle's a little bit better than Trevor. Trevor almost travels there. He takes a step down. He's calling for a screen. You got Roby took a little too long to get over there. He slides over to the right. Now we got some post entry here to my guy here, number 27. That's Michael there. Gets it over to Isaiah Roby. Just launches a 3-point shot. No good. Isaiah Roby is rocking some braids today. He looks good in blue and orange, though. I got to tell you that. He did play for OKC, so he's used to those color schemes. So I see him. He got his hair braided down. Looks pretty good. With the hair braided down, he looks shorter. With the hair, he looks like 6'9", 6'10". But without the hair, he looks like 6'8". So goes Trevor Keels being pressured by the defense there. His handle is suspect. He just has a left and right. That's it. Doesn't have anything else. He does no finishing ability as he drives there on the right-hand side, misses the shot. Philadelphia pushes the ball up the court. Nice scrappy defense for the summer. Typical summer basketball playing style here. Just like playing in the park, just like playing in West Fourth, just like playing in Dykeman and stuff like that. This summer league game is not. You're not going to look for any plays really. They're going to run plays, but you're not going to see too much. Organized stuff. Everybody's going to be going for theirs. A lot of nervousness, losing the ball. Trying to make the right play because these guys. Listen, man. You want to talk about. You don't want to go work a regular job. You know what I'm saying? You want to play basketball for somebody. If it's not for the NBA, you want to play basketball overseas, or you want to play, in South America or somewhere. You want to play somewhere. So we got to get some names here, man, on the screen. Right now I got the scores 4-5. The score's not necessarily important in games like this. So let me minimize this a little bit. Let's get some names on the screen here, because I'm not familiar with a lot of these guys. I'm glad the numbers are on full display. NBA TV does a really good job of broadcasting. Beautiful colors. They didn't usually have too much like bad choices as far as broadcasting and stuff like that. Everything is usually pretty good. Number 37 turnaround jump shot in the paint there. Just dribbled down, took it on his own. So we'll get to know his name in a second. So Michael Foster is the guy I'm really looking for, man. So far, so good. Couple pro level plays. Daquan Jeffries went right to the basket. Like I said, Daquan Jeffries doesn't belong there. So we'll see if he can have a big scoring night just to prove that to everyone. Number 33 gets all the way to the basket. Michael Peters there. Excuse me, Michael Foster Jr. He just lulled him to sleep, let him get there, and then he jumped up and blocked it. So it looks like we got Foster playing center. So Foster's guarding number 33. So far, 33 has 2 shots on him. Take a look at 33. Number 33 is their center. His name is Philippe Prutrusin, whatever his name is. Prutrusiv. He has 2 jump shots and 2 rebounds. Also a block too. So these guys are battling. On the other side, Foster Jr. has 0 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound, 1 block as well. Here goes number 37. Again, chucking on the inside. Was able to get a nice little layup there. That's number 37. So number 37 scored quite a few points there for Philadelphia. Trying to figure out what his name is. Is that it might be Ricky Council? Ricky Council the 4th. Wow. Number 8, that's Daquan Jeffries. He just launches another 3-point shot. Sloppy basketball, man. So we got our first timeout. Philadelphia. Looks like Philadelphia's calling the timeout. Knicks are coming over. A couple guys that are actually on the court that are not touching the ball, man, for the Knicks. So I mean, that's the summer. So for guys that want to showcase their talent, guys like we want to see Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown did make a jump shot, made a nice little layup. Like I said, Forster hasn't scored yet. 2 personal fouls. He got a rebound and assist. Daquan Jeffrey so far, they got him listed as center, which is funny. He has 2 points, no other stats. Trevor Keels does have an assist. I think he has an assist on one of Daquan Jeffrey's dunk attempt, I believe, from the out of bounds play. Isaiah Roby so far chucked up a 3. He has a rebound, 2 turnovers. Guys are getting their feet wet here. So hopefully we can get some true NBA action, at least some good summer league action. So far, no substitutions made for Philadelphia, so they called a timeout, so they probably will make some decisions here. They got Javonte Smart. That's an NBA player. I've seen him in the league. Got Ricky Council the 4th. I'm not really too familiar with him. Like I said, the center, number 33 on Philadelphia, he scored twice and got 2 rebounds. Also a block. So far, he's been playing pretty good. Outplaying my favorite player, Michael Foster Jr. We got Jaden Springer, somebody that you guys probably would know. He missed 2 shots so far. He has a personal foul. Who else? Another guy. Taquavon Smith. He has 1 block and 1 assist. playing point guard so far. So a bunch of no names, guys you never heard of before. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to scout. We're here to enjoy the game. Here to see what's going on with these Knicks, and we'll see what happens here. The Knicks made 2 substitutions before the timeout. They brought in Jalen Martin, who I'm very anxious to see, and also Marcus Garrett too. I don't really know too much about Marcus Garrett. I can't remember if I've seen him before, but I'm anxious to see what he can do too, man. Because I didn't really give him a nice endorsement, when I did the little preview before this, because I don't know him. That's the thing, man. That's a beautiful thing about summer basketball. Like West Fourth, West Fourth is kind of like played out because the not played out, but it's kind of like it's an enigma because the court is small. It's a very small court. It's short and it's not, it's like stubby. It's a stubby court. Pause. But the beautiful thing about West Fourth is you could just pull up and just grab the gate and just watch the guys play through the gate. Hear the guys cursing each other out and all this stuff. That stuff is fun. You got Daquan with 2 free throws here. He makes 2, so I guess he has 3. He has 3 free throws, I guess. So he's getting his points up on the board. He has 7 points now, 2 for 3 from the field, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. So he's up there with 7 points, man. So like I said, he's definitely going to put on some scoring. Like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing Isaiah Roby and Foster get busy. See, number 39 just got hit with an offensive foul there. Oh no, defensive foul on the Knicks. It looks like knocks down Smart. It's gonna be Smart, number 39. So let's get busy to play-by-play. I'm going to call some numbers out. 39 with the ball, comes around the screen for number 28, dribbles all the way to the basket, shoots off on the left-hand side with the right hand, which is no good. But Philadelphia player was able to get the rebound, dunks it in. So here we go. You got Charlie Brown bringing the ball up the court. Nice skinny player, all the way to the basket. Nice little bump with the elbow. So he's proficient with the shot there. I thought he was a point guard. It looks like Charlie Brown is a small forward. So Charlie Brown might be like a G League guy. He does look familiar, like I've seen him before. So he's a small forward type, like he might be like 6'6", 6'7" or so. So nice little drive. He was able to get by nice and easy. Nice little elbow bump before he faded away to make the jump shot. Knicks are playing good defense, man. They're trying to get down on the ball. They're pushing guys a lot. The referees are kind of blowing a whistle too early because this is summer league, so the referees are also trying to get get jobs too. Number 39 is their point guard. He's coming around the screen there. Number 28 pushed off there, so they call a legal screen on one thing, and then the guy blatantly pushes with 2 hands, and they don't call nothing. So this guy, Charlie Brown, is actually running point right now. He's top of the key, gives it over to Jeffries. Jaquan Jeffries get all the way to the basket. Nice little jump shot in the paint, knocks it down. This guy here, if he wanted to score 40 tonight, I think he could. Because, he's just stronger than everybody, smarter than everybody, not rattled and stuff. I just dropped my Skittles. Just dropped like 4 or 5 Skittles, man. I'm going to have ants and shit. Anyway, I'm a 5-second rule. I don't give a fuck. This is my office. So Daquan Jeffries at the free throw line again. He's going to knock some free throws down. Knocks that one down. So you got 4. 4 for 4, 3 for 4 from the field. See number 21, that looks like Moore. He's playing defense. Skinny player, 21, just pushed off there. Doing a lot of pick and rolls there for Philadelphia. Lost a 3-point shot by number 36. So we got Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown's doing a lot of ball handling here. I'm kind of impressed by him. Able to get to the basket. He's blind. He's just looking to score every single time, Mr. Charlie Brown. I don't blame him, but you got to pass that ball, man. One thing I got to say, I forgot what podcast, I forgot who said it, right? They were saying that that when you get to these summer leagues and stuff like that, they say, the coaches are looking for you to play basketball, looking for you to play defense, pass the ball, talk and all that stuff. I forgot who said it, but it was like, nah, bro, they want you to score. He was like, if you want a job, you know what I'm saying? It might not be the NBA. If you want a job somewhere, you better score the basketball because that's what's going to get you the bread. Like if you're trying to display your defensive IQ and your basketball IQ by passing the ball and playing the right way, nah, bro. Chuck that basketball. Let people know that you can score so you can get some bread. Because they're not paying defensive specialists overseas to carry teams. They're paying guys that can score. Shout out to Michael Forster, gets a ball forced down to him by Charlie Brown. His first real pass of the game. You got Moore, kicks it out to Daquan Jeffries. Daquan Jeffries gets right to the free throw line, pro-level move, misses the jump shot, Forster with the rebound, back out to Brown, top of the key to Daquan. Daquan over to number 21, got to get to know him, all the way to the basket. He gets clapped in the head there, but it kind of was like borderline flopping there. So I mean, shout out to Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller started that bullshit. I forgot who else was involved with that. You got Reggie Miller. Who else? Who else was part of that flopping crew? I know Vladi Divac used to do a lot of that. You know, a couple players back in the days used to do that flopping bullshit. You know, so now they want to make it seem like this is something that's only for this generation, but they learned it from somewhere. You know, they learned it from somewhere. So we go more with a nice little move to the basket. So for guys that said that the Knicks were gonna get smacked, we're gonna get blown out. It looks like we got a lot of offensive minded players on our squad. So we're gonna be battling cats. So as you can see there, number 28 there for Philadelphia just scored nice and easy. The center that I talked about on the preview, he's in right now. Crazy ass European name, number 29. He's backpedaling. He's not really good at boxing out and being physical and stuff like that. So he's got a lot of times you're gonna see him defending with his hands at his knees, just as he did just now. Philadelphia player drove to the lane. He had his hands right at his knees. So here goes the young kid there, Jalen Martin, drove in there. So just like an early preview for number 16, that's Jalen Martin. He seems a little shell shocked, you know. So this kid is probably not going to display his basketball skills in this game. So don't be too upset about with him. But you know, he's probably going to play the entire summer league. So this kid Jalen Martin could produce as time goes on in these 4 games that are posted. We'll see. The Knicks might actually have a chance to score. I mean, to play a little bit more. So we'll see. So we got, speaking of scorers, we got Charlie Brown again at the free throw line here, getting some technical free throws going on here. Right now he has 6 points. Forster has yet to score. I'm really anxious to see him get busy. Right now he's just playing that enforcer rebounding role. Right now he got 2 rebounds, he got an assist, he got a block shot. Daquan Jeffries is our whole offense. 10 points for him. Trevor Kills is trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say that. As my European guy comes in, a nice little spin move into the lane and lays it up softly off the backboard there. So I got to get these guys' names right. His name is Scap. So his name is Dimitrios Kapanezev. So I'm gonna call him Scap. You know, so Scap again on the inside, got 2 hands up, blocks it, but then he stands there and watches the next guy just lay it up right in his face. So he's not a defensive player. You know, number 29, that's Scap, gives it over to Charlie Brown. Brown to the corner to Jalen Martin. Jalen Martin for 3, he misses that. Wow, Scap tried to dunk it in there. Number 14 gets the rebound, misses it. Scap on the inside, nice little hook shot. So Scap can score. That's one thing that he can do. Defense, but scoring, he's very adept at that. So Jalen Harris is in the game right now. Number 36, I got to find out who he is there, man, because it seems like they're letting him get a lot of ball handling opportunities. So see what's going on with this Philadelphia squad. Is that Trequan Smith? Is that him? Number 39? Because they don't have the numbers here. But he's definitely getting a lot of opportunities to drive that ball to the basket. He has 2 assists, so that might be him. We got Greg Brown on that squad. He has 3 field goals, 3 for 3, 6 points. Jordan Trucker. They got DJ Stewart out there, and then another guy, Azolas Tebelis, whatever. It's a lot of weird names. These are like NBA My players on this squad out here. For the Knicks, Marcus Garrett is out there. Like I said, Jalen Harris just came in. And this guy, Dimitrios Scap, man, he only played about 1 minute and 36 seconds according to this. I think he played a little bit more than that. But he's 2 for 3 from the field with 4 field goals, 2 rebounds. Defensive-wise, he's not quite there, guys, but he can do everything else really well. Beautiful layup, man. Spin lane with a nice little soft touch on the backboard. Very nice, man. Very slick basketball player, man. On the inside, get the rebound, nice hook shot instead of trying to dunk it in, Mr. Mitchell Robinson. You know? But we're not talking about Mitchell Robinson. We're talking about the summer league team there. But basic stuff, man. Guys need to be able to do little baby hooks. They need to be able to tap it in. They need to be able to kiss it off the glass with nice layups and stuff like that. You have to be able to do that. You just cannot be an NBA player for 5 years, going on 6 years now, and still can't make simple basketball plays. It's unbelievable. But anyway, I did a lot of talking, man. I've already been on for like 20 minutes or so. So let's say what's up. Astriel was the first guy waiting here. Astriel is off the chain. Got Geraldine is here again for part 2. It's good, Geraldine. Hope everything is doing good. We got Knicks. It says Mr. Pudge. Pudge changed his name, motherfucker. You know who you is. Pudge is here. It is important game for the future. I mentioned in the pre thing. is that it's very important for guys like Daquan Jeffries and Trevor Keels, Isaiah Roby. These guys, since they have experience as a professional basketball player, to show the other guys what it is to be pros. I really like what I see from Charlie Brown Jr. I got to say that. A couple other players too. Like I said, Daquan. So we're coming back in motion here. I see who we got here. That's Jalen Harris is running the point, number 14. Anthony Mason's number gives it over to Moore, and Moore is number 21. Moore can drive, kicks it out to Harris. Harris puts up the jump shot, looks way off. Kicks it out to Philadelphia's European. Number 11 was able to break free and get a nice little layup on Philly. So he might have hurt himself, instead of just laying it up regular, he tried to athletically pump and dump it. He got the score, but he might be hurting tomorrow. Number 36 playing overzealous defense on Moore, was able to get rid of it. Back to Scap. Scap gives it over to Harris. Harris comes around the screen looking for Scap. Just pulls up. Just a very ugly jump shot. Shot it off the back of his heel. Number 36 getting a lot of drives. Kicks it out to his European. Slaps the ball out to number 26. 26 back to 11. 11 just pulls up, and he misses that. Fighting for the rebound there. Number 29 fighting for the rebound. Referees finally called it. They called a jump ball. So good physical play. Guys are at least playing aggressive and stuff. Shout out to that. So that is his name. Shout out to Ricky Council. Ricky Council the fourth. That's the one with the blonde dreads. He's been playing pretty active, man. 4 points. He got 1 rebound. Throwing his body around in there, playing good defense and stuff. So shout out to him. He got some size to him. So I guess he's like a center. Like I said, a lot of these guys I'm not really familiar with. Center, power forward. The NBA goes through phases, man. You want to say like the 80s and like the early, it's not the 80s, the 90s and the early 2000s. I feel like our players were bigger, stronger players. Into the mid 2000s up until now, like the 20s, I feel like everybody's back to being skinny again. Maybe it's because there's no more power in this game. The centers are skinny, the power forwards are skinny. Everybody wants to dribble and stuff like that. So there's no real big muscle guys out there in the league anymore. So everybody looks basically the same. There's a lot of string beans out there. A lot of guys out there with that what do you call that pogo stick strength. Not really that weight room grown man strength. There's a lot of pogo stick strength out there. A Scap gets pushed to the ground. They call an offensive foul. Nope. They call a offensive foul on Scap. Scap got pushed to the ground looking right at the referees, and the referee called it on him. So it is what it is. Dope, like I said, dope jerseys, man. These jerseys need to be sold, man, to us out here as Knicks fans. Yeah, man. I see you in the Trav voice. Shout out to Trav, man. Shout out to Trav. Trav is really dope on Twitter, guys. If you want somebody to follow on Twitter as far as basketball guy, me and Trav agree with about everything, just about, man. So I would like to get Trav on the pod, man, before somebody else convinces him to get on. Shout out to Trav, man, with the dope intro. Yo, this guy Jalen Harris. Jalen Harris is trash, yo. I've never seen a guy with so much experience. One thing I do know about Jalen Harris is his uniform is extremely tight. Last year his shorts were so tight, it was unbelievable. This year is much of the same. So he's a weird fellow, man. As far as basketball is concerned, the guy doesn't make no good decisions. Like I said, he has years of being a professional. He's not a rookie. He's been in the league for a while. Been a professional basketball for a while. So somebody like him, he wants to know why. Somebody like him, he wants to know why he's not in the league. Not the smartest basketball player I've ever seen. Look at Rico Hines. See, I mean, coaching and stuff like that. Listen, he's not his father, bro. Rico Hines is a good coach, but he's looking at his player and talking to him as if he's his father. He got his hands on his chest and looking at him in his eye and stuff like that, to like looking in your eye, show you I'm a man type of thing. Man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I get it. You got to coach these guys. These guys are young. But listen, you got to be professional. You're not the kids' fathers. Guys want to get upset and stuff like that. You're not being professional. You got to figure that shit out. So I think that's Moore with a nice up and under move there. So Moore is pretty good. I hope I'm getting the right name with that. Number 21. Number 21. I like what he's doing there. Nice skinny kid. These guys are like real thin, man, but he really could play. You can see that he's a really good basketball player. Good core strength, you can see. He might have had a growth spurt at some point because it looked like he might have been a point guard at one point. Here's that curly, lanky look. in the spinal cord kind of thing. So number 36, excuse me, the point guard for Philly. I don't think he's came out the game yet. Kicked it out cross court pass to his European guy for 3. Jalen Harris gives it out to Moore, better basketball player. To Garrett, excuse me, that's Garrett. So that's not Moore. So that's Marcus Garrett. Marcus Garrett is giving us good minutes, man. So I was saying the wrong person's name, but it's Marcus Garrett. Marcus Garrett got 5 points. Like I said, I like what I see with him. He's not doing nothing statistically, but I enjoy what I see out there. Number 29, mixing it up there with number 28. That's Scat, the European guy. Guys are mixing it up, a lot of flopping, a lot of holding and shit like that. So that's one thing too, man. Like guys are professional, they know how to play that game. So a couple guys are playing that game. They're playing that physical, not hurt people, grabbing people and trying to force a referee to call fouls type of thing. So at least you can appreciate that about them. These guys know how to play the technical game of it, the psychological stuff. Because both these teams are basically back and forth. The score right now is 26-27, 29 seconds in the first quarter. It's back and forth scrapping, man. So the little kung fu fighting that you guys might be seeing if you're watching, is going to happen out there because guys are trying to win this game, which is good. Usually guys are not trying to win, but it seems like everybody here is invested trying to win this game here. Shout out to Isaiah Roby with a nice little tip in because off a missed free throw. So number 36 is getting heavy minutes here. He hasn't came out the game yet, dribbling behind his back, being guarded by Jalen Martin there. So Jalen Martin, like I said, he looks a little shell-shocked. He's standing a little bit too high on defense right now. He's leaning a little bit too forward. He looks like a victim. And then he just gets blown by, but they call a loose ball foul on the pick there. But like I said, something's going on with Jalen Martin a little bit. Like I said, it could just be nerves, his shell-shocked a little bit. But like I said, standing up too tall on defense, his knees are too straight. He's bending over too far on the hinge. Not really a good look there. Much better look on defense, but he's just moving all around. But number 36, even though he's playing these minutes and he's doing this, that, and the other, he's not really producing. Shout out to Isaiah Roby, tried to get a 3-point shot to end the quarter, but he got fouled from behind, but they didn't call anything, so it's all good. Yeah, man. Shout out to Garrett. Garrett's I like the way that he looks, you know. I like the way he looks. Shout out to the power forward. That's number 28 on Philly. He's been playing pretty good too. So the power forward on Philly, his name is Ricky Council. He's been playing pretty good. 4 points only, got a rebound. So I mean, like I said, you're watching the game, watching the energy. You see one thing, but as far as what's happening in the game, it might be something different. Like I said, that point guard, I think it's Terquan Smith. He hasn't came out the game yet. Maybe he has came out the game because I see eight minutes or whatever. But he's been playing a lot of minutes, compared to the rest of the players. Still only 2 assists, no points or anything like that. I'm looking to see what else we see here. Like I said, nothing else really to talk about, to tell you the truth. I would like to see more from my guy, Michael Forster Jr. I really want to see him go. Like I said, I like what I see from Charlie Brown Jr. He gave us some really good minutes in the first quarter. Daquan Jeffries probably shouldn't even play anymore, because he's going to end up getting, because he got 10 points in the first quarter. The guy's going to end up getting 40, in the summer league. I don't really think that's necessary, but he's going to prove his point to let people know that, hey, listen, I don't belong here. I belong on the main squad, so shout out to Daquan. Trevor Kills, I think, is trash, bro. Shout out to I Am Jarrell. I don't know if I Am Jarrell popped in yet. But this guy, Trevor Kills is trash. He's not a point guard. I don't know why the Knicks are trying to groom him to be a point guard because he has no quickness, no ball handling. He still looks like he's not in great shape. You know what I'm saying? But he has his hair is braided though. That's one thing, man. Certain things like I don't want to get into that too much because I used to have my hair. I used to have braids. I used to have dreadlocks too. But at the same time, like if you're gonna work and whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got to get into that gym. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to have braids and stuff. So having braids, you need to have somebody on deck to braid it. You got to be able to wash it, condition and take care of it. It becomes like a chore within itself. You got to have a girl, if you have a girlfriend that can do that for you. That's dope. But if you don't, you know what I'm saying? It just takes regardless, either or, it takes up a lot of your time. So my thing as a player, look at Daquan Jeffries. Daquan Jeffries look like he hasn't had a haircut in years. You know what I'm saying? They just showed him just now that little mini interview. Daquan Jeffries looked like he hasn't had a haircut in years. It looked like he'd been cutting his own hair. this whole time. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a big deal if the guy has braids and this, that, and the other. But my thing is that look at Daquan Jeffrey, somebody that's hungry to be in the NBA. The dude look like he hasn't had a haircut in years. But this guy Trevor Keels is still trying to make it into the NBA, but he looks like he's gonna like trying to get on a Dr. J commercial or something like that. Trying to get into a fashion thing. With his long hang time braids and stuff. It's just it's a little bit weird. Could be weird. People can translate it saying that I'm weird for saying that. But listen, you working hard and stuff like that. I got other things to worry about than I got to get my hair braided. You know what I'm saying? It is crazy. So here he goes, a little bit too far, gets dragged out. He has no business being a point guard, man. They need to get him back to being a shooter. He doesn't even look like a point guard. It's ridiculous to me. Number 11 drives in there, kicks it. I know he makes a nice little jump shot in the paint there. Jalen Harris is trash. I'm sorry. It goes Trevor Keels dribbling around. Gives it over to Harris again. No, who's that? That's Jalen Martin. Jalen Martin gets tripped. They're going to call an offensive foul, probably a legal screen. Jalen Martin looks shell-shocked, guys. He looks shell-shocked. I would like to see a little bit more from him. Shout out to Isaiah Hartenstein hanging out there. We got Worldwide West. We got Tom Thibodeau sitting with each other there. Worldwide West is working the refs a little bit. But, yeah, man, I just, Trevor Martin, he got his hands on his hips already. It looks like he's frustrated with the process, possibly. Let's see him here. He's going to pick up the ball handler. Ball handler here is dribbling up, playing defense on him. He just lets the pick slam him. He looks like he doesn't know what he's doing. He leaves his man. Somebody else had to pick it up. I guess they might have called switch, but he dove away from his man. So he's definitely frustrated. Frustrated probably with the style of play, with the organization probably. The organization of basketball. Because like I said, that those elite teams that he was on, I keep forgetting which elite team it was, but he was on those elite teams and they weren't playing any organized basketball. So now you're playing organized basketball and you can't be the man doing your shit. So it's going to be frustrating. It's a different style of play. Jalen Harris is trash. There goes another turnover by Jalen Harris. He needs to get off the court. So Jalen Harris, number 14 for the Knicks, man, that dude, like, listen, is he only there for cardio? Like, what is he there for? Is he going to run a marathon or something? Or he just out there just trying to get cardio? Like, what is the point, man? Are you trying to get a job somewhere? I don't know. Guys show up to these games in shape, just so they can get a free jersey or some free sneakers or something like that. Damn, bro. It's crazy. Hey, man. That's why I don't feel sorry for these guys, man. Like I said, I'm going to talk about Obi and these guys later when I get a chance. But listen, man, I have no sympathy for him. We traded him to another team. Figure it out on that team. I don't want to talk about him no more. If you want to play in this NBA, you have to work. You know what I'm saying? Like having a regular job. People like to get down on the working man, but at least the working man can get up and get to work. That's hard within itself. Leave his family to go out there to work hours and hours and hours for a wage. That's tough, man. To get up knowing that you're sick, knowing that you're tired, knowing that you're out of shape. You'd rather be playing basketball. You'd rather be doing something else. But you're working hard and stuff like that. You just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? These guys, they have a sense of what do you want to say? Entitlement. Playing basketball. Yeah, you can play a sport pretty good, but you're not the only one. You know what I'm saying? You want to get more money. You want to get more minutes. You want because you want the money. Let's keep it a buck. Then you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. Shout out to Skittles. Haven't had Skittles in years. Not years, but maybe since like Halloween. I'm eating Skittles. Everybody knows that I'm training for the marathon and stuff. I'm eating Skittles because I'm keeping my calories low. A little tiny pack of Skittles like this is just something to give me some sugar in my system. So far, I'm doing good. I had an egg sandwich earlier, egg and croissant sandwich earlier. When I came back home, I think I had another one when I came back home. Cause I've been up since like 3 o'clock this morning, man. So I had a sandwich maybe like about 3:30 in the morning. Had another one, maybe like 9 o'clock in the morning. Took a nap. Had me like a Beyond Burger, 3 sandwiches. Calorie wise, is not really a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to have my little Skittles right now. I'm probably not gonna eat nothing the rest of the day. Right now it's like about 6 o'clock. I might not eat nothing the rest of the way. So we got Mr. Jalen Martin getting his first shots up there. Shoots the free throw. Even his energy shooting the free throw doesn't look good. There's a shout out to all my Knicks fans out there in the summer league watching. Look at Jalen Martin, man. Yeah, I don't really like the energy of the kid. He's definitely a kid though. You can see it in his face there. Like they were just wiping his ass a couple years ago. You know what I'm saying? My man was still peeing in the bed. He probably still pees in the bed, look like. But definitely his energy's a little off. He definitely got to pick that up. Watch the tape. Maybe you have to give him some tape, see what he's doing wrong. He's getting killed on screens though. Guys must not be communicating, but they just call an illegal screen there. The referees don't know what they're doing. They call it one way and then they don't call it the next way. So the score flip-flopped. The Knicks were up for a little bit. So now it's 34-31. We got Trevor Keels there. Got the ball. He's the point guard. I just don't get it. Trevor Keels dribbling the ball up the court. He loses it trying to dribble behind his back. I mean, he's dribbling, looking. Picks up his dribble, gives it over to number 27. That's Forster. Forster gives it over to number 8. This is Daquan Jeffries. So they called travel or legal screen or something. I don't know what they call there. It might have been a travel. So they might have called a travel. Like I said, Daquan Jeffries, man, looked like he had a haircut in years. You know what I'm saying? He's too busy working. That's why, baby. Number 39, that's Smart. So that's Smart on Philly. I got to take a look at it. It was a good look at his stats. Number 37, nice little crossover, hang time, gets a nice little layup there. So number 37 is chucking every time he gets a chance. Daquan Jeffries on the right-hand side looking, gets it over to number 31. Number 31 launches a three-point shot, had no chance, man. That thing, it looked bad. Number 39 is forcing everything, man, going right to the basket and lays that up. So number 39 and 37 are pushing the action, really trying to get some points on the board now. 38-31. Trevor Keels drives and just gets the ball slapped out of his hand. The referees just bailed him out. Yeah, Trevor Keels is trash, bro. I don't care what you guys say. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, that dude, I'm looking at his shoulders. He's all puffy. He still looks puffy. He's leaning forward. It looks like he's out of shape. He's leaning forward like that a little bit. Looks like he's out of shape. Pass over to 27, got stolen by 26. So Philadelphia got the athletes, man. They seem to have a little bit more athletic players there, getting after it, attacking the rim there. Knicks, on the other hand, we have a lot of guys that just kind of just standing around waiting for something to happen. Poor substitution patterns too by the Knicks too, but they're trying to see players, not trying to win the game, I guess. Charlie Brown finally came back in, so we'll see what he can do for us. Trevor Keels, man, he is just trash. Just watching him dribble is the worst. Just now, he just made a simple dribble move and slapped the ball out of his hand, and he falls on the floor. Yeah. Number 39 is pushing the pace on Philly. Gets the ball back. He's being guarded by Jalen Martin. Jalen Martin left his man. Daquan switched. 3-point shot was up. He missed it. They called it out of bounds on Philly. Yeah, so this is just ugly, man. Ugly basketball going on right now. Dice K with the substitution patterns a little bit weird. Is that Diop? I see Diop is on the bench too. So Diop is watching some of his players from the G League. Trevor Keels is trash, man. I don't want to keep talking badly about the kid, but he is horrible, man. Number 16, Jalen Martin with the ball, picks it up. He's directing traffic there, but he picked the ball up. You can't dribble and pick the ball up. So Jalen Martin might be coming out the game right now. They're calling a timeout substitution. So the Knicks are making some substitutions, I guess. That looks like Jalen Martin got to come out. He's got to come out, and sitting at the end of the bench, he needs to sit right with the coaches, fam. Wow. Alley-oop pass there to Daquan Jeffries, man. This guy, Daquan, could jump out the freaking gym. This Philadelphia squad, they going right down the middle, man. I guess their coach said, listen, they have no rim protection. Go to the basket. Ooh, man, they got to show that replay again with Daquan Jeffries, man, jumping in the air just now. Yeah, but this here goes here it goes there. I see Daquan Jeffries at the baseline. Look how high he got up there. Elbows above the rim. Whoo. I got Jeffries is an exciting player. It's 145 chats up in here, man, that I missed. Let me say what's up to you guys while these guys are shooting free throws. 145 messages here. Shy Powers, what's good, my brother? Back again. The game isn't on MSG Live. I didn't check. It's on NBA TV. I'm watching it on NBA TV. Beautiful stream on NBA TV. No breaks and nothing. No lagging or anything like that. So that's pretty good. Daquan Jeffries, nice little rebound there. Wow, good look. Passed it out to Charlie Brown, but Charlie Brown wasn't paying attention. Yeah, man. I think Daquan's ready for the squad, kid. Keep scrolling. We got Fly God. What's good, Fly God? Get crucified. Man, you guys got to be more positive, man. You got to be more positive. There's certain players that look like they're not going to play. It's like the Knicks are going to run like a what's this? 5, 6, 7, 8. They're going to run a 10-man. So they're only running 10 men, and there's quite a few players that could play that I see that are not playing. Daquan comes across, pulls up at the free throw line. He misses that. Number 27 is getting mauled down there. Good transition defense there by him. Wow, these Philadelphia guys are aggressive, man. Shout out to number 26. He feels it. That's Mr. Smith. So Mr. Smith, that's Terquan Smith. I was calling his name a lot before, but now he's starting to cook now. Wow, number 14. He finally got something. Got his hand on that rim. That's Mr. Harris. Harris is trash, man. Jalen Harris. So here goes Charlie Brown with the rebound, dribbling up the court. Nice smooth player looking. Picked up his dribble too early. Gives it over to Garrett. Garrett is on the right-hand side. Started dribble, looking to pass it. Kicks it out to number 27. So Forster's trying to make some moves there. Nice little big man move on the inside. Free throw line extended. He gets they give him a foul. So he's gonna get some free throws. He missed the jump shot there. So I'm watching Forster here. Forster is like a plotting kind of guy. Very plotting, very strong, very calculated kind of player. So now I see why somebody like him is having trouble and stuff, because he doesn't really have too much of an explosion off his moves, really. He's very, like I said, very methodical, very old school kind of. But I like him. I like the kid. He's 6'8". He's only 20. I said he was 21. He's 20. Play for the G League Ignite team. Like I said, I think this kid is he got something, man. If the Knicks can keep him in the fold, to develop him to see what he can do, that'll be nice. He's only 20 years old, man. So playing in the G League and stuff like that will be good for him to learn the game. Number 26 kicks it out to number 55. Number 55 drives and drops. So that's the thing. All these Philadelphia players, they're going right to the basket, driving and dropping. Look at Elton Brand, probably like the dumbest motherfucker in the entire league as far as building the franchise, aside from Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan and Elton Brand are like pretty trash, man. Daquan Jeffries, left-hand side, just pulls up for 3. Misses that. Total air ball. Number 36 with the ball. Spoiler alert, that motherfucker's going all the way. A lot of dribbling, kicked it out to 37. 37 fakes a launch, drives, kicks it out to 36. 36 rounds around, gives it out to number 55. He launches it. He misses that. Number 26 with the rebound. Big time move there, but they call a foul. So we got 3 Knicks down there, and number 26 was able to get the rebound over the 3 Knicks. That was Michael Forster's position right there. So 28 is definitely outworking him there. So number 28, I believe, is Ricky Council. So Ricky Council, he only has 2 rebounds. Not a lot of rebounding numbers here from these guys here, but he only has 2 rebounds they have him listed as. But I feel like he's been very active in the paint. On our side, Michael Forster still hasn't really done much either. And he finally got on the board with the 2 free throws. But still nothing else. These guys are out there just getting cardio. Charlie Brown, like I said, Daquan hasn't scored in a while. Trevor Kills is complete trash. He's not a good basketball player. Isaiah Roby got some minutes earlier. We might not even see Isaiah Roby the rest of the way, I think. As soon as I say it, Isaiah Roby stands up. Here he comes. He's going to come in the game as soon as I say it. So Garrett, crossover dribble on Garrett all the way on the inside. He gets blocked in the paint. Fake it outside looking. Gives it out to number 14, Jalen Harris with his bum ass. Knocks down a 3. So Jalen Harris just had a reverse dunk, because I guess he's a pro because he got some hops. Got a reverse dunk, and then he just got a 3-point shot just now. So maybe he needed to get himself warmed up. while this Philadelphia squad is just rolling us down right now. 48. Now it's 50 to 38. Knicks are trying to get some fast break points. They got it stolen from them. 55 into 26 in the corner. 26 is heating up, baby. So 26 said, yo, I need a job. I need to get some stamps. I need to get some freaking Chinese league stamps in my passport, man. Yeah, man. I need to do a wellness check for my kids real quick. Let me just do the dad stuff. Let me turn the mic off so I can spare you the loudness. Calling my kids over. All right, just doing a wellness check, guys. I don't know if you can read lips and stuff, but I'm yelling at my kids to see what's going on there. Doing a quick, hey, what you guys doing over there? Kind of stuff. Number 26 at the free throw line. Yep. So the kids are playing video games and stuff. Everything is good there. I'm gonna have to do another stand up and look kind of thing in a second, guys. So if you bear with me as I'm doing my daddy daycare duties. Yeah. So this is where we have entered the the freaking quiet place right now. This is like the sunken place. We have entered the sunken place, guys, where the Knicks, there's no offense running. The other team is just running up the court, launching shots and scoring. Knicks can't get nothing going, and the numbers are just going up right now, 52 to 38. Knicks have not scored in a while. Sheesh. Yeah, but if you were looking for a precise, basketball, moving the ball, running plays, you're not gonna find it here. All right, let's keep scrolling, looking to see who else is here. Oh man. Yeah, Trevor Keels got tall, man. He also got trash. That dude is trash, man. Yeah, Roby got some height to him. You know, I would like to see Roby get busy, man. Roby's coming to get the ball there. Looks like Jalen Harris said, nah, fuck you. I'm going to just drive in and get blocked. Here comes Philly again, full head of steam, and they run the ball out of bounds. So, like I said, this is some street ball, Rucker Park, West 4th Street bullshit. Scrolling down, looking to see who else is here. Mega was good. Mega's back. Got Mr. Jackal. Absolutely, man. I did not even make the connection too, man. Number 33, I believe that's on Philly. Number 33. Their center. Shout out to Patrick Ewing. You got Jalen Harris said, you know what? I'm just going to fuck up the rest of the game. Here goes Mr. Charlie Brown. Nice little basket. Oh, nice little finger roll, man. You don't really see that too often. So anyway, Charlie Brown knows what to do with the ball, man. He knows how to score. I would like to see him take it a little bit more. You know, one thing about this Knicks squad is that they do have nice individual scorers that can get to the basket and do things. If they can get away from this fast breaking style where this Philadelphia squad is just kind of running us down, if they could slow it down and get it more into where guys can get their moves off and get to the basket and score, then the Knicks should be able to make it a little bit closer than this, man. But so far so good. We're still not at halftime, man. It's a very long ass freaking game this summer. When the basketball games it's not fun to watch, no action, the games get longer, man. Boy. Shout out to Chef. The masker Rico Hines. Yep, Rico Hines is a good coach, man. Nice developmental coach. Nice, not developmental, development coach. You know, good at developing young players and that type of thing. Rico Hines runs in the summer always are famous. You know, he's really good at building skills and getting confidence in players. So that's what he does. You know, I like he pissed me off a little bit, staring at the kid's eyes like this, like trying to show him like what a man really is, shake his hand, pat him on the chest, hey bro, hey son. Man, that shit is so annoying. But I mean, I guess some kids need that. I can't call them kids, man. These guys are like grown-ups, man. This is a professional league. We're not watching high school kids. We're watching the professional league. It shouldn't be this way. Ah, man, shout out to Pudge, man. I'm watching Jalen. Jalen look like he just looks very frustrated. He looks like he really needs to learn what the NBA game is. So that's frustrating to see. I know he has a two-way contract. We'll see though. This it could just be nerves for the first game. In these summer league games, sometimes guys don't play well the first game or the second game, and then all of a sudden they'll have 30 points in the third game and the fourth game and fifth game. You know what I'm saying? So it happens. Scrolling down, looking to see who else we got here. Got Ice Mike. Shout out to Ice Mike here. What's good, Ice Mike? Ice Mike says, Knicks summer league team is usually pretty dreadful, but this group is particularly uninspiring. Yeah, it's a lot of names that you don't really know, type of thing. So I enjoy it though. That's why I'm doing the watch along, because I just enjoy watching basketball, and I just get intrigued by certain players. Like Trevor Keels is on the marquee. He's on the marquee. I believe, is Trevor Keels signed? He's not on a two-way. I think Trevor Keels is on a restricted contract, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Or he might be a free agent. I'm not sure. But Trevor Keels is definitely, man. Yuck. Okay, Garrett kicks it out to Isaiah Roby. Isaiah Roby's dribbling a little bit, looking for something. He's going to create a nice little crossover. Strong spin move in the paint there. Beautiful. Why? I love good post play, man. Nice, strong post play, professional. Give it to me all day, baby. Look at Charlie Brown. Got the steal. Got the steal back to Philly. So they're going to call out of bounds. Good play by Charlie Brown. I'm a fan of Charlie Brown, man. Charlie Brown's playing really good. So between Isaiah Roby just now, beautiful move, and Charlie Brown on that defense, getting on that floor, very good, very good, very good. Shout out to Wonder Woman. Let me get my cursor back over here. Shout out to Wonder Woman in the place to be. Jokobitis. So Jokobitis right now is in his little off season. The Europeans, they play year round, man. So they're going to be doing a world tournament. So quite sure Jokobitis is probably playing world basketball right now. Shout out to Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. Josh Hart is right here to the left of me in this t-shirt. These guys are playing international ball, man. So that's what they're doing. So more than likely, Jokobitis is with his country, for his national team too, man. Because I think Jokobitis might actually be the starting point guard on his national team now. I believe he plays for Lithuania, if I'm not mistaken. If he plays for Lithuania, I think he might actually end up being the starting point guard now for that squad. Because he's starting to get up there in experience and stuff. Not age per se, but just experience. He's getting up there. So he might actually be the starting point guard. So look out for that. The World Games, people only care about the Olympics, but this World Cup stuff is good too, man. The FIBA World Basketball, man, World Basketball Tournament, it's got to matter. That stuff has got to matter. Country against country to show who could play the best basketball. Come on, man. Shout out to Pudge, man. Really, really holding me down here with the comments with the scap. Mr. Scap. Shout out to Almighty. What's good, Almighty? Almighty's hasn't been a dick in a while, man. Pause, So shout out to Almighty. Hope everything is going good with you, man. Young fella out there doing your thing. Hope everything is well with you, man. Yeah, man. Scap is good. So we're at halftime now. So the score is 52-43. In a little bit in that second quarter, it got out of hand because the Knicks just kind of let it go. A lot of fast breaking and stuff like that. Knicks, a lot of turnovers and stuff. So I mean, it is what it is. This is summer league, so you can't really get your head too low because they're not running an offense. They're not really running an offense per se. These guys don't know each other from a head of the wall. Like I said, all these guys need a job. They're looking for a job. So this is like the employment line. You need to get that janitor's job. Hey, beat these guys in 1v1 in basketball. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's kind of tough for these kids to get it together. But they're doing their thing. Philadelphia's doing a good job of picking up the pace and making it exciting on their end. The Knicks are just gonna have to do the same thing in the second half and just play better basketball. If the Knicks want to get the W, if certain guys are playing well, I think they should just play the guys that are playing well. Charlie Brown's playing well. Michael Forster not so much. Daquan Jeffries is playing good. Roby's playing decent. Garrett is playing good. Jalen Harris started to pick it up a little bit. That guy Scap, he was playing pretty good too. So they need to put those five guys out there, 5 or 6 guys out there, and let them play. The other guys are not playing well, so let the guys that are playing well, just let them get off. Let them get their stuff off, and that's it. Let the other players figure it out for the next game. At least that's how I would do it. That's how I would do it. Yeah, man. So I'm a big fan of skilled big man. Definitely, man. Scap. I'm calling him Scap because I'm not pronouncing his whole name, but Scap is pretty good. Yeah, the Charlie Brown kid is good. I don't know if we're gonna have him on our G League team, but he's a guy that right now I'm circling him to be invited to camp. I don't know if he's gonna get an invite for another squad, but if the Knicks have invite to camp for this guy Charlie Brown, they need to give him an invite. He's really good. Yeah, Scap is good too. See what he can do. Got Jets for life. We got a Jets fan in the building. He said we have a bunch of nobodies out there. Hey, listen, man. Up until now, you were a nobody. Up until you came onto this channel, I was a nobody. So everybody is a nobody until somebody kills you, right? That's what they say. So these guys are on TV, so they're getting killed on TV. So they're somebody. You know what I'm trying to say? So it is what it is. Because these Philadelphia guys just driving to the basket, trying to get that basket. Number 37 just drove in, not even trying to pass it. Jalen Harris kicks it out to Daquan. Daquan with a nice open three-point shot. Bang, bang, baby. So he has 13 right now. He has 13. Yeah, man. So you guys can see what I see. I got the score, the stats here. But if you want to look at the score is there, 52-48. So the Knicks are catching up right now, but it doesn't really matter about that. It matters about the squad. So as I was saying, picking up the pace and getting them back at how they were doing us. So the Knicks are doing that job now, right? The Knicks are committing turnovers and stuff, and now here they made it a ball game, 48-52. So we're not quite at halftime. I thought we were at halftime. So we're not quite at halftime. 40 seconds left. Might have to check the yeah, I think we're live. I think we're live. So we got like 34 seconds left. So I thought we were at halftime. So we're not. So Jaquan dribbling, gives it over to look at this guy. He misses that. As Roby just pulled up for three. Daquan gives it back to Jalen Harris. Jalen Harris launches a three-point shot. He misses that. Roby mistimed the jumper. He tried to bang it back in. Number 37 said, "You know what? I'm just gonna blow my whole ACL trying to get a job." And he blows a wide open jump shot trying to be a superstar. Well, shout out to their European, just made the nice little tip in. Daquan Jeffries on the left hand side, the nice little crossover. Pro move, take the bump, fade away jump shot to finish the quarter. Philadelphia with the rebound. And now we are officially at halftime now. So shout out to number 37. That's Mr. Council. What's his first name? So I can be respectful. My man Ricky Council, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to be a superstar out there. He's 3 for 6. He only has 6 points. He cocked that ball back, man. He said, "Yo, I'm about to get me a sneaker deal off of this dunk, baby." You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. This guy's gonna be playing in Puerto Rico by the time they finish this game, boy. Yeah. King Imbert, what's good? I got Julian Bloom, my guy. Julian, what's good? Julian Bloom. What's good, Julian? Yeah, Ice Mike dominating against 19-year-olds. It is what it is. There's a lot of guys here that are playing well, that are up in age. But the thing is, 25 years old, dominating against 19-year-olds. Okay, cool. But it's about continuity. So some of these young guys are watching that you need a pro like Daquan. That's a pro. Because it will be something else if he wasn't dominating. You know what I'm trying to say? Because let's be real. I can't really click. I can't click half of these names that are on here because none of these guys were in the NBA. So you can't really click any of these names. But you go to any of these names, these guys are not all 19. All these guys are not first year players. A lot of these guys have been around the league a while. There's quite a few guys that are in their 20s and stuff, man. So I know you're just joking around, but it is what it is, guys. Guys show up to these things here. They have to play. So if Daquan wasn't playing well, if he didn't have 13 points, then you'll be saying that he's 25 years old getting his ass bust by 19-year-olds. So I could say the same. So it is what it is. Yeah, man. Can't watch the game. Is Kill 6'8"? Nah, Kills is not 6. Well, he's not 6'8", but he does look taller. He does look like he might be about 6'6" now. Because I think he was 6'4", 6'5" when he first came in. He might be 6'6". I don't know about 6'8", But see, he might be 6'6". Yo, Trevor Keels, man, in my opinion, I don't want to be too disrespectful, but he is trash. He is trash. Right now, he has 1 assist. He plays 7 minutes. I get it. Summer League can't really get loose. Trevor Kills might end, like I said, he might end up in the next game or the next game in 20, maybe get 30, maybe get 14 assists, maybe get, who knows, as the summer league goes along. But just watching him, the guy's handle is disgusting, man. Bad handle. He just has dribble, 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 cross, dribble, 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 cross. That's all he has. And he tried to dribble behind his back and he lost it. He's getting stripped. You know what I'm saying? He has no what do you want to say? He has no dexterity to him. He can't maneuver left or right. So he's weird. He plays like somebody that's way older than him. He plays like somebody that was fat and got in shape. You know what I'm saying? That's how he plays. He plays like me. Like if I was playing basketball again, he plays like me. You know, somebody that hasn't played ball in a while, they got fat and then they got back in shape again and trying to get back into basketball. That's what Trevor Kills looks like. But Trevor Kills like 20. Sheesh. Yeah, Marcus Garrett. Thank you, Chef Man. You guys got me. So this was at about 5:30 or so. What time is it now? That was at 5:30. So I think an hour, no, half an hour passed. So about 30 minutes behind on these things here. Let me scroll up. I just want to make sure if anybody in here that popped in a comment, I just want to say what up. Got Jay Tucker here. What's good? Make sure I say people's names, man. Thank you for coming in here. These smaller podcasts and stuff, uh, you know, especially like if you don't have the time to be consistent, you kind of lose the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, last year I was cooking. Last year I was cooking pretty good. If you look at the stats and stuff, I was cooking pretty good. Getting numbers up in the thousands for every pod during the summer. You know what I'm saying? And then this season, man, it's just been rough. My kids have been sick. I've been sick. During the wintertime. Then I recently broke my hand. You know what I'm saying? My kids got a lot of stuff going on with them. So I haven't been able to be as consistent as I would like to be on this thing, man. Working hard, man, trying to make up for time loss and stuff. So it is what it is, man. The grown man shit. You got to do what you got to do. Same thing like the summer league stuff. You want to play in the NBA. You got to do what you got to do. These guys be sleeping on people's couches. You know what I'm saying? Taking out loans. Their kids are wherever they're from. And then they're in Vegas playing. You know what I'm saying? With no money. So it is what it is. Because if I'm not mistaken, these summer league guys are playing for free. So they might get room and board and that type of thing, vouchers and stuff like that, so they can have hotel stays and shit like that, on the team. But aside from that, they're alone. So I'm quite sure a lot of these guys are sacrificing a lot just to be out here to play basketball. So it must suck for some of these guys that are making that sacrifice and then they're fucking not getting no playing time when they're playing like shit. It's a horrible place to be, man. Because listen, man, it's nothing wrong with making 50,000 a year. Nothing wrong with making 34,000 a year, depending on what part of the country you're in. Striving to get 100,000 is nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. Striving to get more than that, maybe 150, getting close to 150, 200,000. For those that are up there, you know what I'm saying. Nothing wrong with that. But nobody wants to live like that. These guys, you see them with the watches, you see them with the designer suits and the cool haircuts and the the latest phones and everything like that. That's what they want. You know what I'm saying? Look at this guy Zion. Zion wants to fuck strippers, not strippers, porn stars. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what you want. They want to get rich so I can get with a porn star. You know what I'm saying? Or I can slide in Britney Spears' DM and slap her at a restaurant. Or something like that. That's what they want. They want to be deviants, They want to get this big money so they can be deviants, and just blow money in strip clubs like John Morant and hold guns in front of their face on TikTok and stuff like that. That's what they want to do. They want the lavish lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So they see their guys that they used to bust their ass in high school, and they see these guys getting these major $1 million contracts, but now they're sitting there with a freaking paycheck loan, just to hold them down while they're in Vegas. Boy. Listen, a regular person can understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a job, you put a leave of absence on your job just so you can go for your dreams to play the NBA. I get it. You want to play in the NBA. You don't want to be sitting in Bosnia. You don't want to be sitting in Russia. You don't want to be sitting in Puerto Rico. You don't want to be sitting in freaking Argentina playing basketball. You'd rather be here in the States playing in the NBA. So you sacrifice a lot. Sacrifice that $500,000 contract, or that $200,000 contract, to play overseas. You sacrifice it just so you can play for free in the summer. Ooh, that's pressure, man. A lot of pressure, a lot of pressure. So got to keep things in perspective. A lot of stuff going on with these young guys. You know. Yeah, Jalen Martin, we make the joke. The guy said, guy said they're playing against 19-year-olds. Yeah, 19 years old, man. 3 years ago, he probably was still peeing in the bed. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Hey, bro, why don't you come spend the night? Nah, man, I'm good. Because I pee in the bed. That's why I can't spend the night because I pee in the bed. And the next thing you know, you're a millionaire in the NBA. So it's crazy. Life has hit you like that, man. Life is crazy like that. Got my man Pudge is funny, man. Scapper's gonna take Jericho's spot. Listen, Jericho has got a shoulder injury, man. I would love to see Jericho play. Hopefully, Jericho makes the next step where he could be a solid NBA big man, rotational big man. Woo. He already proved it a little bit, but if he can prove it night in, night out, that he could do that. I'd rather have him and Hartenstein than Mitch, man. I know people that hate me when I say that on this channel, but a lot of people don't say that, and that's how I feel. So, I would prefer to have those guys at the center spot, and then maybe take that $12 million, even though it's a great contract, descending contract. I get it. I know it. You ain't smarter than me, motherfucker. But if you like Mitchell Robinson, there's no big deal. But I would like to take that $12 million and tack it on to somebody else and to get us a real bona fide starter. Because Mitchell Robinson is not that much better than Hartenstein and Jericho, to tell you the truth, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you ain't smarter than me, motherfucker. I got the same information, got the same internet, could Google the same shit you Google. I read the same articles you did, follow the same people you doing on Twitter and all that shit too, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But, I have my own basketball opinion. It would be nice to put that money in a different spot. Shout out to Quentin Grimes. I hope Quentin Grimes could come back and actually contribute more than he's been contributing. Regular season, he averaged 11 points per game. It's not good. In the playoffs, he was like invisible. If Grimes can give me 13 points per game, I wouldn't be too mad. But I mean, at a shooting guard spot, starting spot, 13 points per game is respectable. But I'd like to see a little bit more from him if we can. RJ Barrett, I want him to be more consistent. Julius Randle, I would like him to be more consistent also. Isaiah Roby just got a nice little and one. But Philly's back on their antics again. These guys are coked up, as you can see them. Number 26, number 37, number 11, all those guys, these guys are jacked up right now, man. They're very hyped up trying to get to the basket and run our Knicks off the court. You know what I'm saying? They're running a small game there. These guys are getting punch drunk here off of these layups and stuff that they're getting. You know what I'm saying? They could taste that money. Say, yeah, man, I keep making these layups. I'm about to be getting some hookers and some porn stars up in my DMs. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Sliding down. Old head was good. Knicks is Tibbs' wife. Yeah, man. I saw somebody on TikTok recently. He did something on Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau, basically, he had two young ladies that had the same name. And then he was going to marry one of them, but then he called the wedding off. Because he said, balls is life. Hey, babe, let's get married, hey, man. I got to call off the wedding. Well, there's another woman now, bitch. Ball is life. Ball is life. So I get it. So that's the thing, too. Let's put that in perspective. Ball is life for Tom Thibodeau. Never got married and stuff like that. But listen, Tom Thibodeau was a Division III basketball player. They said he was a captain. They never said if he scored a lot or if he was a point guard or whatever. 6'2". You know what I'm saying? They show him as a young man, and he looked like he looked fat. He looked like he always been fat, just like a big dude. A guy that can has enough cardio to play full court, but still kind of out of shape compared to regular people, compared to like these athletes in the NBA. D3 player. You know what I'm saying? So he goes from D3 right away, and he becomes the assistant coach right away. Then he became the head coach after 3 years. Then he goes over to Harvard. I think Harvard. He was assistant coach in Harvard. And then the coach that was in Harvard became an NBA coach, and that's how he became part of the NBA, because his college coach brought him along for the ride when he got the gig in the NBA. So that's how Tom Thibodeau got his stint in the league. So it is what it is, man. You can't be worrying about your girlfriend and having kids and stuff like that when you got hoop dreams. You know what I'm saying? You want to get that money. You want to get that millions. You want to sit in the bar with Fat Joe laughing and joking. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying? You want that $5 million payday eventually. You want to get that $5 million a year as a head coach in the NBA. You want it. So you're gonna give up, sacrifice whatever you can. Just like these NBA players, like I was saying, man. I know all about it. I know not about the hoop dreams, but I know what it is to sacrifice to make something happen for your family. Shout out to Charlie Brown with a nice little moves to the basket. Woo, interior pass to Foster. They call it travel. A lot of hacking and whacking, but my man Charlie Brown was doing his best to create something because nothing's happening for the Knicks. I've been there for Charlie Brown playing on the team and guys suck. So you feel like you have to do too much. Doing too much like that can get your ACL popped, man. So you got to be careful. Scrolling. Yeah. I'm still way behind on these things here. So let me just scroll here because I see 244 comments here. Damn, son. Gotta scroll down, baby. Scroll down. All right, so I'm looking at Med. What's good, Med? Guys, Isaiah Roby slowly, methodically going over to the basket and he just blows a layup. Damn, Roby. High school, you was the man, Roby. These Philadelphia guys are just launching up shots, man. They just like, yo, I'm about to get me some porn stars, man. Council said, let me launch this bitch, man. I'm about to get me like Beyonce gonna be in my DMs, baby. You know what I'm saying? About to get these gold fronts. You feel me? These players are all tired from the hookers last night. Yeah, man. That's the lifestyle. I'm trying to tell you, these guys done got their credit cards jacked up all the way to the max, you know what I'm saying? Just so they can spend this time in Vegas. They want to be stars. They want to be stars. But you gotta put in the work. Here goes Keith Turner. Not high on Grimes. He's a little too soft on like it. Yeah, I'm not too high on him either, man. Good defensive player, winning basketball player. He knows how to play. But he's looking, instead of like having like the mentality like Daquan. Daquan is not looking. Daquan is into the game, active. I'm gonna score on you, type of thing. Grimes doesn't have that. But can Grimes score? Yes. But Grimes does not have the switch. He doesn't have the mentality like I'm coming out here, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna cook on whoever's in front of me. Grimes doesn't have that. If Grimes is playing right now, Grimes would have 50. But because we're playing in this setting. But in the big game, Grimes just doesn't have that switch yet. He still got time to show it though. This Philadelphia squad is going crazy, man. They got 73 right now. Scores getting out of hand. 59 to 73. Yeah, we have some really, really shell shocked players, some confused players, some frustrated players, quite a few. The only person that doesn't look frustrated is Daquan Jeffries. Daquan is like consummate pro, man. Daquan look like he's out there really enjoying himself out there with the cardio and stuff like that. Competing, staying in shape, getting better. I think Daquan definitely gets it. Charlie Brown is very frustrated right now. 20 minutes, he has 12 points himself, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. So he's playing his ass off. Definitely frustrated, by what's happening right now. Nobody likes to lose. Like I said, Daquan got 17, 3 and 2. He got, I think that's 2 steals, 2 blocks, baby. Trevor Keels is trash, man. He does have 4 assists. He has 4 assists, but it's not like he was cooking. It's not like he was like cooking assists, it's just like, oh, I passed it to him and then that guy made a layup type of thing. But he didn't create nothing. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just that he's the primary ball handler, and then the ball got into somebody's hand and then they scored. But he's not necessarily creating anything. So Trevor Keels, definitely not a good basketball player. Isaiah Roby, particularly not really playing too well today. 7 points, 4 rebounds. So as much as I've been talking shit about Isaiah Roby, not really showing what he really can do today. So a lot of people are gonna call bullshit on a lot of us that have been talking up Isaiah Roby's game. They're gonna be calling bullshit on us tomorrow, or at least right now on Twitter. Say, oh, you told me that Isaiah Roby was gonna be better than Obi. Obi would have had 60 in his game. Yeah, okay. He might have, but Obi's not on the squad no more. Hello. Jalen Martin's been a little bit of a disappointment. 4 points on free throws, nothing else going on. Very frustrating game for him. Looks like he's learning. Looks like he doesn't really have a sense of what's going on out there. Very frustrating game for him. You could tell it. He's very frustrated out there. Marcus Garrett is really good. I enjoy watching him play. Not really doing too much out there, scoring or anything else, but I like watching him play. I think Jalen Harris is trash, but he has 4 rebounds, 1 assist, got 5 points. He had a reverse dunk on an alley-oop, I believe, and then he had a 3-point shot. So he has 5 points. Scap, Demetrios Scap, the center that came off the bench, only played 5 minutes. They benched him, quote unquote, because of defense, probably because he wasn't really playing good defense. But rebounding, 3 rebounds in the 5 minutes, 4 points. He showed enough to us to even mention him in the comments. We've been talking about him. So I think I might have a little problem here with the stream. I have to start this up again. Might have a problem with the stream. So let me reset the stream real quick to see what's going on with this. All right, I'm looking to see if my internet is in. My internet is good. I think so. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with my live here. All right, so I finally got a nice little rotation here. So let's see. Get this game going up here again. Having a little problem with the game. All right, so we're back live. Yep, we're back live. All right, so everything's good. I'm back on point now. Score 74-61 at the moment. Let me get this back up. All right, so I had a little bit of a lag just now, so everything is good now. So I'm at the 4-minute mark in the third quarter. Philadelphia, like I said, they're running wild, man. These guys are jacking up shots, 39, 37, 28. These guys are going crazy, man. So we got Michael Forster Jr. He may have traveled just now. So he's been shell-shocked, so I'm kind of just disappointed in him a little bit. Michael Forster, he has, he can score. You give him the ball in the half court kind of thing. He can create his own shot in that way. In this type of setting, this is not a good setting for him, Michael Forster Jr. So I feel sorry for him. He looks a little flabbergasted a little bit out there. They just took him out the game. They just subbed him out. But he looks a little shell-shocked a little bit. Like I said, Jalen Martin looks shell-shocked. So Jalen Martin, I believe, just came in the game. So we're going to see him play now, see if he can pick it up a little bit. Right now, he's on the ball, number 16. Number 39 just gets simply crossed over, put his hand up, and gets the jump shot wet in his face. He's getting picks sent at him, and it looks like he's never seen that before. The way that he's been playing looks like he's never seen it before. This guy, Daquan Jeffries, is nice, bro. He just freaking made a nice, beautiful spin move to the basket. They reached in to grab it. He caught the ball before they could steal it. Gets all the way to the basket, takes a nice hit, and still finishes it, man. Big time play there. Look at this move. Off the nice spin, guy sweeps right across him. He's still able to keep it. Number 28 threw him to the ground, but he still was strong enough to hold the guy back. Look at the action at the rim. Still strong enough to hold him back to get the ball on that glass, baby. Hit the floor hard, but finish the layup. Daquan is one of my favorite players, man. Definitely one of my favorite players tonight. He has 19. He's on the free throw line right now. He got 5 free throws, 7 for 14, 5 free throws. This guy's good, man. This guy's really good. Like I said, I think he's good enough to be like a spot starter, spot rotational player, not spot starter. Let me take that back. Spot rotational player. My thing is, if based off of what guys did last year, I don't know if guys are gonna get better this year. I don't know the future. But Quentin Grimes in the trade, RJ in the trade, Mitchell Robinson in the trade. Bring back a Paul Pierce. They didn't want to do that, they said, because of they didn't want to sign him to no extension. But if they make that type of trade and brought Paul George over here, Daquan Jeffries can come in there and take some rotational minutes, baby. I think so. And you got to think of it this way, because we got better by getting Paul George. You know what I'm saying? So all Daquan Jeffries got to do is score 11 points per game. I think he could do that in the pros. 9 points per game. Just be a productive off the bench player. Because Quentin Grimes is only getting 11 points per game. If Daquan could play hard defense and play solid ball, what we're talking about here. Because Grimes was getting like 29 minutes per game. So if Daquan Jeffries come off the bench and give you 15, like Obi, 15 to 20 minutes per game, that's fine. He's gonna bring defense. I didn't trade IQ, so IQ is definitely gonna get more minutes too. So it is what it is. Knicks are trying to get a little run here. Right now, my score is 66 to 77. So right now the game is not so out of hand that the Knicks can come back because we got a whole quarter. We still got some time in this third, and we got a whole quarter. So it is what it is. So let me scroll down here and see what's going on here. See some smiley faces. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, you got to give the guys time, Chef. Definitely, man. Definitely got to give the guys time. But just right now, you can make an assessment about what you're looking at, though. You can look at these guys and say these guys are this because that's what they are. That's the trouble. Not getting at you. I'm just speaking in general. People will get in fights with you about what they believe somebody's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just commenting on what's happening. I can only comment on what's happening. Like Jalen Martin can end up being the greatest shooting guard that ever played a game. I don't know what's gonna happen between now and like 5 years from now when he finally gets it together. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's gonna do. But right now he's complete trash. Right now he's shell shocked. Trevor Keels. Trevor Keels is trash. He's not an NBA player. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen in a year, 2 years? He might get it. He might snap. Because I know I got a friend of mine that was like he can only dribble with his right hand all the way up until he was like 23, 24, 25. Next thing you know, the guy's 28 years old and he got nice. How did you get nice at 28 years old? It's like crazy. It took you this long to figure it out, still couldn't beat me, but still, I'm just trying to say. Anyway, scrolling. Any new names in here? I got Corver. Corver the spread. I love it. One of my favorite names on here. Jeffries definitely should be on the main team after this. Yeah, I think he should be on the roster definitely. Like if you want to talk about 12-man roster, not no G League shit, he needs to be with the team. Daquan Jeffries needs to be with the team. He's a tough motherfucker, man. It's tough, very tough guy. So I mean, he needs to be on the 12-man roster. He needs to be on a roster where if these guys are not playing right, they know that they could throw Daquan in there. He's going to give you something. So he needs to be on the 12-man roster, no doubt about it. Keith Turner. Where's Jeffries going to play? Yeah, that's true. But that's the thing, it's the trades, man. There has to be a trade somewhere. That's the thing, we're waiting for Dame. I think Dame got the whole offseason just locked down, baby. Here goes number 36 with another floater. So, I mean, like I said, number 36, 26, 39, 55. These guys, they just drive into the basket and getting shots up, basically blowing the brakes off the Knicks. They're very happy. You can see them smiling, because they say, yeah, we about to get some money. We about to get a $25 million contract based off of busting off the no-name guys in Summer League, man. We about to get some money, baby. That's the smile they got. They got the smile like they about to write them a check right now. I'm playing so good, y'all about to make the team, son. Number 29 sets the screen for 36. 36 cross-court pass to number 26, and he just launches that thing. Misses it. Here comes Garrett. Garrett up the court looking. Gets a nice interior pass to bum-ass Jalen Harris. It almost blows the layup. But Jalen Harris with the tightest pants in professional basketball. He's playing defense on number 36, who's completely railing his ass. 36, let me see 36. What's 36 name again? I think 36 is one of those point guards. All right, so one of these guys got hurt. Looks like a high ankle sprain. He's holding a high ankle. So I don't know. Is this what's that guy's name? Is that Smith? I don't think that's Smith. It's one of these guys. Number 36. Number 36 is going crazy. So I mean, this guy Scap, this guy Scap on our team, he's a dirty player, man. He just undercut one of the guys. Definitely a dirty player. He's been doing a lot of dirty shit this whole game. You know, the European dirty player shit. They don't rebound, they don't play defense, but they know how to play dirty though. Shit. So all these guys, they got Turquavian Smith, he got 10 points. Greg Brown, I think his name is Greg Brown. Greg Brown the third, got 11 points. You got Jalen Springer with 16. You got uh, their center Philip. I think that's number 33. He got 13. So they basically running us down. You got Ricky Council. Ricky Council just hurt himself just now. High ankle sprain. Devontae Smart. All these guys are just running up and down the court on us right now. On the Knicks side of things, like I said, Daquan is a whole offense. 20 points right now. Charlie Brown has been trying to do his thing. Outside of that, Isaiah Roby doing a little bit. Jalen Martin, even though I'm talking junk about him, has been able to hit free throws. So 5 or 6 from the free throw line to give him 7 points. So at least you can look at the box score and say, hey, look, at least I got 7 points. That's something to build off of. So shout out to my man Scat, man, number 29. Definitely undercut my man. They're doing a lot of pushing and shoving and talking out there. So, instead of boxing out and getting the rebound, and then instead of playing defense, he decided to undercut the motherfucker. That's no good. So I guess they're gonna I guess they're replaying this. I guess they're gonna replay this. Let me hear what's going on. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on there. So I guess we'll figure it out. But it is what it is. Yeah, scars. What I say? Scap. His name is Scap. I was calling him Scap. Yeah, Scap is a dirty motherfucker. A dirty motherfucker, man. He needs to get some hand sanitizers. Dirty motherfucker. Anyway, I guess they reviewed it a little bit, or maybe somebody just called a timeout. Everything is all good. He's still playing. Love the jerseys though, man. Love the jerseys. I would love to get one of those, man. Good box out. Good box out. You dirty bastard. Yeah, man. So enjoy the game, guys. Enjoy the game. Inbounds pass here for Philly, number 26, bringing it in there. Jalen Harris jumping around for no reason, 37. Posting up the little kid, Jalen Martin. Turnaround jump shot. He misses that. Tap it out to Jalen Harris. Jalen Harris is dribbling with his bum ass, gives it over to Scap. He gives it over to Scap in the wrong time. Almost hurt the guy. So I gotta get up, guys. So I'm gonna mute myself really quick. We got some action here before the fourth quarter. So I'm gonna give myself a little time, and I'm gonna go see what's going on in the next room. My kids are yelling, so let me go see what's going on here, guys. I'll be right back. Back again, guys. Back again. Little feedback there with the headphones. Had to check on the kids, man. Heard them fighting. So we get back to basketball here. Oh, nice little drive by Jalen Martin. High off the glass, got fouled. Nope, they just called a turnover. Or is he going to get fouled? Is he going to get a foul? Yes, he is. He's going to get to the line. Anyway, so let me tell you what my kids were doing. So my kids are supposed to be watching TV. They're doing a good job doing that. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, watching TV. They're playing video games. They were eating lunch. You know what I'm saying? So we're doing the whole thing. Daddy daycare, man. That's how we do it. We yell at them from 5 rooms away and see what's going on. So anyway, I went to go see what's going on. They were doing splits. So the older son, got mad at the other one or whatever. Next thing you know, they hurt the other one, and that is what it is. So should I be in there with them watching them to make sure they don't do that? Got to give these kids a chance to figure it out, to prove that they can be good, that they can be responsible and stuff. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to enjoy the game here while these guys are supposed to be chilling. So it's a lot of time, man. Like I said, 4-quarter game right now, 3 quarters into the game, where the kids are kind of like supervising themselves a little bit. It is what it is. Nice little floater there by the Philly guy. He goes Jalen Harris with his bum ass. Looking, traveled, and just threw it right to the Philly guys. 3/4 pass, almost knocks it down. So 82-74, still an up and down game. Philly keeps getting it up over 10. Knicks keep bringing it back close to tying it, and it gets all back up to 8.6 points before the next quarter. So we still got a whole nother quarter to go of basketball. I'm enjoying myself. Like I said, I got the kids doing what they do, in the other year, and that's that's what you call being a good dad. Ignore your kids while you do your shit. You know what I'm saying? And yell at them when they get in trouble, when they shouldn't be doing something, when you should have been watching them anyway, right? It is what it is. Sponsored by Diet Pepsi. Oh, yeah. So what you guys were talking about before I left? Martin Short shot the ball over the backboard. Yeah, man. I told you he's shell shocked. He like this style of play in the summer league is not for him. I don't know, but I mean he's got to figure it out. The physicality and everything that's happening right now, the hungriness of it all. He's got to figure it out. AAU style, where guys are giving him the ball, telling him to take shots, it's not going to happen right now. He's got to fight through this at his young age. He's got to fight through it and figure it out. Learn. Find a rookie. Find a vet. Hopefully Daquan is in his ear. Hopefully somebody got in his ear where they're mentoring him and stuff like that, telling him what to do. Hopefully it's not Trevor Keels telling him what to do. But hopefully somebody is in his ear, helping him out, letting him know what's going on, what's to expect. Get him some tape of this game. Hopefully he asks somebody for tape. That's the key thing too. He has to ask for tape. Hopefully he asks himself for tape of the game so you can see what's going on. Got to get better. Yeah, that's the thing. Sharice Duncan, shout out to Sharice Duncan. Sharice, young lady, if you're a young lady, please let me know. I love to see when females pop in the chat. We got to get the female perspective in basketball, man. I don't like the girls that are a lot of the young ladies that are out there commenting. Some of them are just like are hacks to me, but there's quite a few of them that are really good, ESPN does not have many of them, they do not have. I don't think they have anybody. Even the one that does all the interviews, man, she is a hack to me. People think she's attractive and stuff. She is not. She's confident. I'll give you that. But some of the names, I can't even think of her name. You know what I'm saying? But she's a hack, man. She does not know what the fuck she's talking about. She should be she should be interviewing on Entertainment Tonight, not doing basketball interviews. Shout out to the other girl, the other slim young lady, light skinned slim lady. Like I said, I can't even think of the name. She's bad too. Shout out to Doris. Doris is old school. Doris is she's like a New Yorker. Sometimes she says a little bit too much. Sometimes she overemphasizes too much. Sometimes she gets a little bit too hype. She's like a New Yorker style of thing, man. But I like Doris. You know, a lot of people don't like Doris, so it is what it is. You know, I think Doris is one of the better ones, though. But one of the better female commentators out there. She could be a hack too, though. You know, I can't front. Shout out to Jamel. Jamel, I can't think of her last name, but I know she was really good when she was on ESPN. I don't know what she's doing now. I think she's doing political stuff now. You know, she transferred over into the political thing. But I enjoyed listening to her talk sports. She know what she was talking about. You know what I'm saying? She can talk sports, any sport. You know, which is dope. There's another young lady. She went to I believe she's on. Is she on Fox or one of them? I forgot what she's like half black and Mexican, I believe. I can't think of her freaking name. She's really good too. She's excellent. She might be the best. She might be the best female commentator in the game. You know, she just recently got her own show. I believe they gave her own show, like podcast style show, and then she has another panel show that she's on. She's really good too. You know, yeah. But you young ladies, man, if you're going to get into this, man, you definitely gotta you gotta let your voice be heard, man. You know, yeah, definitely. Shout out to the ladies out there. There's quite a few young ladies on Twitter that are really good at they really know the game. Like you could talk to them, you could talk to them about the game. It's not like, oh, I could talk to you. You know, it's like, they just like they really know the game. So it's like when they do speak, I love it when they do that because guys really need to know that women could talk this game too. You know, my sister's a beast. You know, my sister's a beast. My sister doesn't follow the Knicks. She's a diehard Knicks fan, but she cannot follow the team because she's worse than me when it comes to like her adrenaline. She gets so invested and so upset that she can't deal with it. But she still follows enough where she can have a conversation with you and she can get busy. She knows the game. She knows what she's watching. She could talk the game good. She knows how to play too. She could play, also. So my sister's dope. But it needs to be more. So women are afraid to be in that space because guys are bitches, man. You want to talk about, these are like terms of endearment, curse words that people say, hey man, you curse too much, and they go to watch another channel. I tell people that all the time. Stop stressing me out with that. Like, oh, you curse too much, man. Go to another channel, fam. Stop stressing me out with that. But listen, the definition of a bitch, right, is a female dog, right? So people say call women bitches, right? But listen, the word bitch is for men. You know what I'm saying? Like to call a woman a bitch is not really like doing nothing. Like, like that word is for men. There's a lot of bitches out there, man. Especially on that freaking app, Twitter, man. There's a lot of bitches on Twitter. You know, crazy. Wow, Jalen Martin finally made his first aggressive move to the basket. It looked good. Like I said, there's something, a little flash there. We got a little flash there, but my man Scat was able to come in there and clean it up. So we got 7 minutes and 51 seconds left. But yeah, man, I'm actually looking for a female to pop on here with me so I can get busy with. I wanna find someone, a young lady that can come on here and really talk some Knicks with me. I was trying to get my sister to do it, but like I said, my sister don't want to do it because she doesn't want to get so invested in it because it'll stress her out too much. Because Philadelphia getting a nice little spin, nice little run. My man Scap is definitely a freaking dirty ass player, man. Wow, it reminds me of Bill Lambier, this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would love to get a young lady in here to get some back and forth going on here. Shout out to Steph. Steph, Queen Steph. They named her Queen Steph. It fits. Steph has she carries herself with a lot of class, and she's very smart, extremely smart. She played basketball at a high level in college. You know what I'm saying? She's I believe she's like a psychiatrist or something like that, man. So she just built like that. She's really, really good. So shout out to Queen Steph on the Dope Souls podcast. Also, nothing but Knicks part of the NBK fam. She's my girl. She's very excellent, man. Excellent calling the game. Talking the game and stuff. Quite a few other people too, man. Shout out to Erin that pops in and listens to the pod sometimes. She's been on the show twice, I believe. Shout out to Erin. She's on Twitter. She's really good. She's a nut though, so she's another one of those that can't really get on the screen because she'll go crazy. She's just like such a rabid Knicks fan that she just can't get on the screen and talk. But it's quite a few. I see shout out to Trippy OG for those that follow and know Trippy OG. and his network that he has. He has a young lady that's been working with him. She's really good. I got a chance to meet her. She was excellent. She actually played the game too. But I dig her. She's really good. She knows what she's talking about. Who else out there? Some of those other ones like not even gonna mention their names. Some Twitter space people. They to me I feel like they're I don't know. Let me just keep my mouth shut. Sometimes if you don't have nothing nice to say, it's not really good to say nothing. There's another young lady. She posts a lot on Instagram and Instagram, TikTok, and that type of thing. And she also is on YouTube. She's really cool. She got like a really like sleepy voice. I know you're talking about. I can't think of her name. She's dope. I would like to get her on here to talk some basketball with her too. We'll see, man. When it comes to these podcasts, man, you just really gotta have time. Like right now, I'm literally neglecting my children just to talk to you guys about the Knicks. So it's like, it is what it is. Like my kids are literally in the next room. I can hear everything they're saying. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but I know I can hear everything that's going on over there. So right now everything's cool. They're watching a show again, and they got their little snacks. They got their drinks. They're chilling. You know what I'm saying? Gave them a little warning. Everything should be good. And I'll go and check on them in a second. But this game seems to be moving pretty good now. So, I'll let them chill. But, it is what it is. Oh, shout out to Sherwin. Shout out to Sherwin, one of the good guys here. So, Sherwin, let me get the score up here. So, I'm pretty used to some of the names that we see out here today. So, let's keep the regular score here. That way you can manage the time and everything. Know what's going on. Put that on the screen there. And just keep an eye on the game itself, and we could just talk about other stuff now because it doesn't look like the Knicks are going to catch up. So Sherwin is talking about it's up to you. You put all the young players in the squad: Craig Bathwaite, Tangerine, Triple, Kirk. Who the fuck are those people? I get you, Sherwin, man. I get you, Sherwin. It was up to you. You would just put all the young players out there. I get it. Yeah, I like Doris too, man. Doris is good. She's an old school. She's older. But she's still fly. She still keep herself in great condition. She plays basketball. She could talk the game. Here goes. This is the young lady I was thinking about. So Mighty Finesse says Malik Andrews is fire. I think she is trash. I think she's in the wrong business. I think her being a sports analyst, I think she doesn't need to be here. I think she needs to go ahead and go on to the political space, and maybe talk about some politics and be over there and do that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as being the head anchor in ESPN, they did a lot of firings, and then they basically want her to be that girl for the network. Okay, sounds good, but I particularly don't like her. So because I don't like her, I think that's the reason why they're keeping her, because they want that type of person to be the head of the thing though. So shout out to her. She moved up the ranks. If you look at her biography, if her LinkedIn or whatever you want to do your research to find out who the hell she is. She's actually moved up the ranks, so she deserves everything that she's getting now. She deserves it. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean I gotta like it. Doesn't mean I gotta say, that's something that I enjoy watching. As Jalen Martin finally gets up on that rim, makes a nice little strong drive, gets up halfway and dunks it in an awkward way. So, the guy, like I said, he got some skill to him. You got to figure it out. So now he got the dunk, so it looks like he's open, like he's a little awake now. Looks like he's more awake now. He tried to get a opening dunk there and got back on D. He's guarding number 11 right now. So he gets up on that steal. Here he goes, dribbling, looking. Gives it over to Scap. Scap brings the ball across the timeline, looking over for him, gives it back to Jalen. Jalen Martin gives it over to Jarrett. Jarrett is taking a screen from Scap. Goes the opposite way. They call a foul. So Jarrett wanted Scap to give him a clean pick, but Scap was giving him one of those fade screens, kind of where you like glancing screen and then you pop out for the jump shot. He wanted him to give him a solid screen so he can go around it. So a little miscommunication. These guys don't play with each other, so it is what it is. 90 to 79, 6 minutes and 28 seconds. It would be nice to get the game a little closer, just for aesthetics, but it doesn't really matter. So we got Isaiah Roby coming around the little screen there. A nice little interior pass to Michael Porter or whatever his name is. Yo, Harris is not good, man. He is not a good basketball player. He's athletic, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. He's just an athletic guy. He might show signs and somebody might like him because he's athletic. You know what I'm saying? But he is not good. He is not good. He just athletic. He's one of those guys in the summertime. You look at him, you don't know why he's out there. Next thing you know, you see him up on that rim. You know. So Malika Andrews, see, that's the thing too. Her attitude makes her look ugly. Yeah, it definitely. Her disposition makes her look ugly. You know, but it's not about looks. You know, because I mean, Stephen A. Smith just looks ugly. You know what I'm saying? Max Kellerman just a weird looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Richard Jefferson is weird. You know, all those guys are not. You know, they're not there for looks. They're there for giving basketball analysts. You know, to be a basketball analyst or be a commentator or whatever. You know, and I just do not like Malika Andrews at all. You know, whatever though. Let me see. Julian is funny, man. He said Stephen A. and Dog is annoying to watch, constant yelling. Yeah, the Mad Dog is the original. Stephen A. Smith got his whole style from the Mad Dog. You know, just bit his whole style. You know what I'm saying? The Mad Dog is the original. Mad Dog might be maybe too old for this era. You know what I'm saying? He knows basketball, but he'd rather have his ego yelling and screaming, you know, and stuff like that is more important than actually talking basketball. You know, so like I look at JJ Redick. I don't like JJ Redick either. JJ Redick act like he want to fight every time. Like we're talking about basketball, and he's sitting there like this, fucking angry, like this, like that. Like, why are you so angry, JJ? You want to fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, calm the fuck down, man. Like, listen, we're just talking about basketball. If I could say a player sucks. I could say a player sucks if I want to. And what's it to you? You know, what's it to you if I say a player sucks? Why are you so mad? That's one thing I don't like about JJ Redick. You know, I could say a player sucks. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? You sucked as a player. JJ Redick, he sucked too. You know what I'm saying? JJ Redick could shoot. You know what I'm saying? But you know, JJ Redick wasn't a great player. So when he played too, I could say JJ Redick sucked. So if he heard me say that he sucked, what was he gonna do? Fight me? Fight me over it? Or start talking about, yeah, you didn't play the game like I did. Motherfucker. You know, like whatever, JJ. You know, that style, you know, I get like that too, man. But sometimes you gotta like temper that, you know. So if you just talk basketball, you want to make it personal or you want to take it personally, you know, it's like crazy. You want to take a basketball take personally. Shit is weird, man. Like Michael Jordan, like people say to Michael Jordan, like these young people don't even acknowledge Michael Jordan anymore. So they only acknowledge Kobe. A lot of these players are only acknowledging Paul Pierce now. I mean, not Paul Pierce, Paul George. You know, they like Paul George is one of the best players of their generation. So they really talk a lot about Paul George. You know, almost in the way that we talked about Tracy McGrady when he was playing. They talk about Paul George like Tracy McGrady. You know, as to compare. You know what I'm trying to say? Compare generations, which is blasphemous for somebody like me. But for the young generation, I get it because that's where they're coming from, man. So it's not like I shouldn't go off the deep end and get angry because people are calling Paul George a goat, you know. And like if you think LeBron is the GOAT, then fuck it. You know, I don't. I think Michael Jordan will forever be the greatest basketball player I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Kobe could never be anywhere near Jordan because you know, he just didn't do anything that Jordan did. You know, Kobe was good though. Kobe was good, and Kobe was probably like the second best shooting guard that ever played. You know, definitely. Jordan's the first. So Kobe can't be the GOAT if Jordan was the best one. And you can't talk about, oh, but he shot more 3-pointers and stuff like that. He's a better 3-point shooter than Jordan. Like whatever, man. Oh yeah, but Jordan used to get crossed over by Rod Strickland. Everybody got crossed over by Rod Strickland. I just don't get it, man. Like Michael Jordan has to keep guys on zero in order to make him great. You know, people scoring on LeBron all the time. You know, Melo scored on him, used to bust his ass. You know, other players not even close to being as good will do the same thing to LeBron. You know, but you know, I'm not going to be looking for videotape of it. You know, it's crazy. Like, people just don't get it. People talk the game, but they don't really. They're not talking the game. They're just looking to have fights and arguments and win narratives and make people look stupid and make them look good. And like the shit like that. They want to joust. They want to make this into like a battle rap or something like that. This ain't no damn battle rap, bro. Like it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fun. Like I say it all the time. I got into the podcasting game, doing it because I just got tired of hearing the stuff that I was hearing. But then while I'm doing it, I got into it so I can meet other like-minded people, man. Not to big up myself to get a position or to build my channel so I can do whatever. No, I really doing it because I love it, man. I love basketball. I can't wait till my kids get a little bit older and they really start to like the game. So I'm hoping that they could be part of it too. So we can like really have some conversations about basketball, play basketball and that type of thing, help train them, take them to games and that type of stuff. That I just live for that shit. I live for it. And then meeting Sim and meeting the MBK crew, everybody in the MBK crew, just great people, man. Guys that are just on the same level as me, that just love the game of basketball, man. Love it. That's what I'm here for. You guys too, man. Julian, I got Julian on the screen now. We got Bricks Nation. Yeah, see, look, Bricks Nation. He said he loves the good. He loves a good fuck, right? He loves a good fuck. Fuck is a good word. If we weren't for fucking, none of us would be here. Boom! He like that, baby. If there was no fucking, nobody would be here. Boom! Yeah, man. Good stuff. I gotta scroll down. Missed a lot of comments here. He said, you need more mods, Hero. I'm writing stuff, but it's not getting posted because there are so many bad words in my comments. Well, I blocked a lot of words, though. I blocked some words that you guys can't say. I really don't want the N-word. Like you guys know that if I say the N-word, I'll do a giveaway. Because, so I use it. I use the N-word sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I use it mostly when my sisters are around, my family and stuff like that. In close quarters, you use that word. I try not to use it too much in public. I definitely don't use it on Twitter. I definitely don't use it publicly like this on camera and stuff like that because there's a time and place for things, But I definitely try not to use the word at all. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely don't want it on my podcast. I don't want people saying it. I don't want it in the chat either. Because it becomes a punchline. I just don't want to be doing that. I just don't want to be a part of that culture. That punchline culture. Always the N word is always in the mix, man. But it is what it is, Yeah, ass is good, I say ass all the time, Get the ass clapping, clap them cheeks. You know what I'm trying to say? Ass is good. Pause. As the score is 99-90, you got 3 minutes left, man. Still, like if we were trying to win, if this is like under normal circumstances and we're talking about the game, I'd be like, oh, this is a 3-possession game, and I'll be talking about strategy and shit like that. But it's not one of those games. But it is crunch time though, so maybe I should pay more attention to the game here. But I'm getting into the personal conversations going on here. Yeah, man. Yeah, JJ Redick, he can't take a joke. Yo, JJ Redick is really good. His podcast is excellent, though. I got to give JJ Redick that. His podcast is excellent, but he is triggered on ESPN. He is super triggered on ESPN. Yo, not for nothing, I would be too. You know what I'm saying? I would be too. Because sometimes I'll be on MBK and I get triggered by those guys too. And those are my peoples. And I get triggered by some of the shit they be saying, sometimes. Other channels too, sometimes they say stuff and I get triggered and I start monologuing and people are like, damn, Eru, you all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I see you shaking your head over there. They always saying that. I see you shaking your head over there, Eru. What's up? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. People, people like you say something and it's gonna hit a trigger. If I say something that you don't like, it could be anything, it'll hit a trigger. You know what I'm saying? And you'll react accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got their triggers. I got mines, when people say stuff, sometimes they blink, and it's like, oh, can't take it, man. So it's 92-99. Knicks are making a push there. You got Jalen Harris is trying to create a turnover, and he does. Locks down number 55. So number 55, has been trying to get loosey-goosey. Those same Philadelphia guys, they were smiling and grinning when they were up by 12-15. Now they look pressed right now with like less than 3 minutes left. Jalen Harris, dare I say it, looks poised on a pick and roll, gets it to Michael Porter on the move, in the wrong spot, just a bad pass there. Ends up being a foul, and Michael Porter, I keep calling him Michael Porter. What the fuck is this guy's name? Anyway, this guy Michael guy, he's definitely gonna get some free throws, but they're gonna call timeout. Yeah, man, good game so far, man. I'm glad you guys are enjoying. I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me too. Good fun stuff here. So for those that are just popping in, like I said, the numbers are up a little bit right now for a Saturday in the summertime. You guys are here hanging out with me. So I usually do watch-alongs for every Knicks game. I do it for Liberty's games too. I haven't done it this summer. I just don't have time this year. Last year I broke my foot. I was wilding last year. I was on this computer like all day long doing podcasts, with my broken foot because I couldn't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But this year I broke my hand. My hand's actually broken right now. It's still swollen. I still can't really bend it. Should be back to work soon though. Maybe another week or so. Got to get that taken care of. Still got stitches in there. They got to pull out the stitches and stuff. Get my doctor's visits and stuff like that. But with my broken hand, with my broken foot, man, I was home. So I was podcasting like I was crazy. I had a Marvel podcast, I had a Liberty podcast, I had this podcast, I was doing other shit too. So, I was doing so much stuff on this computer, man. Numbers were going up, everything was looking pretty cool. But this year, not so much, man. You just need time. You just need time to do it. Shout out to all the nerds that work from home. You work from home, so you can be on this computer all day because you work from home. You could be working, quote unquote, with your workflow and your emails and shit, and still be live on here talking Knicks. You know, you take clients. People have clients, online clients and stuff, where they have meetings. They can have meetings and still be live talking Knicks. Little 45-minute meetings, 30-minute meetings. You know what I'm saying? In between meetings, you can do a whole full live podcast. You know. So shout out to people that are blessed to have those that opportunity to do that. But I'm not one of those guys. So I just try to get in what I can. Right now the kids, I hear them now. They're starting to get busy again. I hear them, but everything seems to be fine for the moment. But I'm doing a podcast while my kids in the next room doing what they do. You know. Right now the wife is out hanging out, so you just get in when you can. I was gonna do a pod earlier, but I couldn't, because I was doing something else. You had other shit to do. Right now, we're not doing nothing today. We're not going out. We're just home today. Doing the video game stuff, playing games. Watching TV. Playing board games, playing cards, that type of stuff. Doing that type of thing with the kids today. Tomorrow, we're gonna be out all day tomorrow. So, the Knicks do play tomorrow. To give a heads up for everyone, they do play tomorrow in summer league. I believe they play at 5:30. So I would like to do a watch along, but I think we're gonna be in the streets all day tomorrow with the kids doing a whole bunch of shit. So not just the kids. I think it's a family day. We're gonna have everybody's gonna be out tomorrow, so we're gonna be having fun doing that tomorrow. So you guys probably won't see me tomorrow at 5:30, but like I said, I normally do watch alongs for every single game unless something's going on. Unless I got something going on. Work, usually work. I miss a game if I have to work. Or like tomorrow, we're doing family day tomorrow. I'm gonna be out in the streets, so I won't be here tomorrow. But it's fun, man. I love this shit. I love this podcast and stuff, man. I wish I would have did it sooner. I wish I would have did it years ago. Because it sucks to see people do it, and then they might just have the time to do it. And they might have a team. That's one thing too. To get a team together that's willing to do it often. You know what I'm saying? And really dedicate themselves to the thing. It's really hard to do that because not everybody wants to do that. They want to do other shit, especially like on a Saturday. Who wants to sit here in front of a TV on a Saturday? Unless you legit are just chilling. You're just chilling. It's okay to be like that, but a lot of people, they summertime. I'm gonna be outside. I want to be out in the streets. Doing my stuff. Enjoying the weather and stuff. Going to the beach and having family days and that type of thing. People don't want to be cooped up in the crib. Yeah, but I'm just talking, guys. So we got less than a minute right now. I see 50 seconds on the clock on my clock here. I got a minute and 4 seconds on the screen. So the Knicks going to lose 101 to 94. I appreciate you guys listening to me. Got some good numbers today. Listening to me do the live. We were talking a lot of basketball earlier, man. When it got down to the fourth quarter, started getting sketchy, talking shit. Now I'm talking about personal life and stuff, as my man Charlie Brown gets all the way to the basket. Beautiful finish at the rim there. So Charlie Brown, definitely, man. I want to see more of him. I would love to see more of him. He made it to the next game. Hopefully he can play the whole summer, and if we can get some of these other players that haven't played, and we can get them out there to help improve this lineup. Because right now, let's say that point guard, there's a point guard out there on the Knicks bench that's really good. You know what I'm saying? So if he was out there instead of Trevor Keels, we probably would have won this game. So he's right there. He's in the middle there. I forgot Money's name. I think his name is DJ or something. But he's really good point guard, 6 foot point guard, really good scorer, able to get the ball up and down the court quick. Uh, Shout out to Jalen Martin doing a good job playing defense there. Almost caused a 7-second violation, whatever the number is. Good defense there with 36 seconds left. A little bit overzealous. They call a foul on Jalen Martin. A little bit too much physicality there. Too much pushing. Number 37 is on some shit, man. That motherfucker been hyped the whole game. 37, 36, 55. All those guys on Philly have been really crazy, man. Going crazy out there. Shout out to Dice K. Come on, man, Dice K. Oh man, Dice. Yeah, so here we go again. Is this a replay? They're showing a replay of Oh, this is a different play now. This is a different play. Or they're showing the same play over. Yeah, they just showed the same play over. Good defense by Jalen Martin. They was trying to say that it was like a what do you call a violation there, but it is what it is. Who cares? As long as these kids don't get hurt, everything is all good. So number 37 is going to get some free throws up. He makes the first one. That looked crazy coming off his hands. Ay. Sipping on Sprite. I see somebody else here. I see Foster. I saw somebody named Foster there. I lost you. Shout out to Il Matrix, man. I saw Il Matrix earlier. Haven't been able to watch the game. Who on the Knicks play well? Daquan Jeffries definitely played well. Charlie Brown Jr. definitely played really well. Jalen Harris is trash, but he contributed a little bit. Garrett played decent. His numbers might not show you that, but Garrett played decent. This guy Scat, we were calling him Scat. He's the European guy, that was on the G League team. He played really well in the post today. Very dirty player though. He made a couple dirty plays out there. The kid at the free throw line right there, that's Michael. What the hell is his name? Yeah. I'm really high on this kid, but his motor is really, really, really low. So we're talking about Michael Foster. Michael Foster's motor is really low. Not really too engaging hard in this game. He's kind of just like out there, just going through the motions, kind of. But let me get this score up here. You can see it a little bit better. Yeah, man. So he ended up finishing with 12 points. He got 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Charlie Brown has 17. Like I said, he played really good. 3 steals, really good defender, really good finisher, really good creator. Just a really good player, man. Charlie Brown. Daquan, like I said, got 20. He's been shut down for a while. He hasn't played in a while. Trevor Keels is trash, bro. Isaiah Roby contributed a little bit. Probably could have played a little bit better than he played, but he's not trying to get hurt. Just out there trying to get a sweat, I believe. So Isaiah Roby played okay, very solid. Jalen Martin, shell shocked, but he can make free throws, 6 or 7 from the free throw. Ended up with 12 points, though. You know what I'm saying? Didn't really shoot too well from the field. Ended up becoming 3 for 8. You know what I'm saying? So him contributing 12 points is really good in the summer league for him to get the cobwebs out. Now, just judging by the way he finished off the second half of this game, he might actually play a little bit better, as the summer league goes along. So we'll keep watching. Like I said, Marcus Garrett was good. I enjoyed watching him play. He contributed a lot to the game. Jalen Harris, like I said, he got the 10.7 rebounds and stuff. He's not a very good player, man. He was 4 for 14 today. He could have had more points, but just poor decision making. Passing the ball to people and putting them in bad spots. When they receive it. So he's not really a good basketball player. Not very smart. Just very athletic, super athletic. So that's basically the Knicks players there, man. So so far so good. What's the guy? QJ Peterson is the point guard. Keep an eye out for him. I'm quite sure he'll probably get some playing time tomorrow. So he's really good. Some of these other guys, David Shriver, he's a 3-point shooter. Just judging by the way these games are played here, I don't think Shriver is going to have a good run, but we'll see. Khalid Moore is interesting. I want to see what he can do. Justin Hamilton's interesting. I want to see what he can do. Javon Blair also. So there's quite a few names here that I would just like to see what they do. As far as the guys that actually played today, Who do I don't want to see Daquan Jeffries again because I mean he's that good. He's good enough to be on the Knicks rotation. You know what I'm saying? So Daquan Jeffries, I would like him to just go home. Or just I would like him to just be on the bench and just be there to help mentor the kids, practice with the kids and mentor them and that type of thing. But to play out there and playing, I don't think he should ever play again. He needs to open these minutes up for some of the other guys. 20 points in 21 minutes. Get somebody else out there. So we'll see how that goes as time goes on. Jalen Martin, like I said earlier, I think maybe he's gonna have a breakout game at some point of the summer. I think we'll see, man. It's been very interesting. I had a good time. I had a good time hanging out, talking Knicks and stuff. I'm glad. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Hanging out with me on a Saturday, summer Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there enjoying the game wherever you are. We got people down south. We got people on the West Coast. We got people in Jersey, Connecticut. You know what I'm saying? Florida, that type of thing. So, thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. Game's not over yet. 15 seconds. Knicks are still trying to win the game here. So then we got number 55, number 11. He does not like contact. He's one of those super athletic guys that he wants to dunk on you, but he doesn't want you to touch him. It's one of those guys. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm scrolling. Before we get out of here, what's going on? Is anything going on around the league? Let me see if anything's going on around the league before we leave, before we get up out of here. Do a quick sweep at my contacts, you know what I'm saying? My sources. Check out my sources here to see if anything is happening. So it says Greg Popovich signs a 5-year contract. Signs a 5-year contract in San Antonio. Announced that president of basketball operations and head coach Popovich signed a 5-year deal. So he wants to be here. So he wants to coach that young kid. So Popovich, with his old ass, man, is going to still be coaching San Antonio. He's what do you want to say? Just a freaking fixture there. Going to build a freaking statue in front of San Antonio Stadium over there. So I see some people posting here about Jalen Martin. Yeah, this move here. Let me reshare this. It's not necessarily the best quality, but let me reshare this. This is off of Twitter. Shout out to New York basketball here. So for the guys that are watching, man, this here. Come on with the sound bullshit. So this play right here. Look at Jalen Brown when he drove down here. I mean Jalen Martin. Jalen Martin, like I said, it's poor quality video here. But take a look at him. He takes the pick, drives down the lane. How did he get that dunk up? He got a right-handed dunk. I don't know how he got it up there. That reminds me of John Starks. John Starks used to drive and get those weird angle dunks all the time. So what an athletic play that was right there. So he has upside, man. He showed like 2 flashes. That was one of them, and he had another flash early, later in the game that he did it that was pretty amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he has it. He has it. He's gonna be good. But we just have to be patient with him. He's not gonna be that guy yet. But he could be that guy soon. Yeah, man. So the game is over. So it's 110 to 109. Knicks lost by 9. What I'm saying? This game was actually could have got blown off the hinges because Philadelphia was just running us down and the Knicks just couldn't handle it. We couldn't handle it because we had Trevor Kills playing point guard. We had some of our small forwards doing a lot of the ball handling and stuff. Jaquan Jeffries, doing a lot of ball handling and stuff. So our guard play wasn't really good. So these guys were just running us down the court. They were getting turnovers and it's running us down. So that basically was keeping us on our heels the entire game. Like I said, there's plenty of players out here that we have on the squad here. Like I said, QJ Peterson, somebody to look out for. Khalid Moore. These guys once they come in there, we'll see what they can bring us. But there's a lot of upside, a lot of good bright points there. Like I said, I already mentioned before. But it is what it is. I see everybody, all the Knicks fans, all the orange and blue leaving the stadium, getting out there in Vegas. That's a bucket list thing there, man. I've been wanting to go to Vegas to watch Summer League for so many years, man. The Knicks haven't had a what do you call it? A draft pick in like 2 drafts, man. So so it's not really worth going to Vegas right now. But we'll have to see. So I mean, this is supposed to be NBA TV's screen here, so they actually blocked it out. It's cool how they do that, right? Because it says game will begin shortly. Right now, it was saying game ended, but they blocked it out. That's cool how they do that. So anyway, I'll exit out. You know, I'm not looking for no trouble. But yeah, man, the Knicks lose, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do more watch-alongs this summer. I won't be available tomorrow because I'll be outside hanging out with the family and stuff. But I'll try to hang out with you guys on the third game and the fourth game. So we'll see what happens with that, man. So anyway, thank you guys for your time. I'll see you guys next time. It's your boy Eru. Get out there, subscribe, like the podcast, and I'll see you guys next time, man. Peace. Enjoy the outro.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, you need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gon' murder.